Well, luckily for you guys, the way towards the camp is kind of cleared due to the fact that there are now just looking around your like general vicinity after your trance and after the long rest that you've taken, there seems to be just a bit more foot traffic in the form of tracks around you guys. They seem to be humanoid.
Was that the idea? We spend like a week here?
It's not necessary.
I
No,
thought the initial
it is-
quest was 1 week staying here.
Yeah, then that was the initial quest. But you can turn in any time, just to report and like, perhaps cash in whatever it is you wish to do. The other party seems to have like definitely retreated towards the direction of the camp, so it seems that that's on their plate. You're not sure how much of the credit they're gonna take, but you know, they do have a head start on the on the trek back to the camp. However, there seems to be a lot more to this area than just the initial encounter. Anyway, the Drow seem to have split up. Whether or not it's like a form of efficiency or whether or not they've found something interesting alongside the other areas, you're not sure. But even in the distance, you can see movement alongside the trees and groups of Drow that are scouring the area, armed and ready. On your camp, there seems to be 2 sets of footprints that have gone through your camp, right through the middle. And there's people that were on watch. I have no idea this happened.
Fucking invisible pieces of shits.
Password trace, motherfuckers.
If it was cats,
can't
we
be
wouldn't be able to
passed
see their
in
feet.
tracks.
We wouldn't be able to see their tracks.
Fair point.
It's probably something worse.
So yeah, no, fucking invisible fuckers.
Someone else is turned to play utility alarm bot.
As you threw your craft, what the
I'm sorry,
who
but
the
that's
fuck was
your job.
was doing that? What do you guys want to do now? Collectively as a group. Oh, is that check your things? Okay, make an invest. 2 of you make an investigation check.
I got
I'll do
a
it.
plus
Check
5.
our stuff.
I
Definitely
have a
not
plus
me.
6. You have a plus
I have
6.
a plus 0, not
Plus
me.
1.
Y'all do it.
Oh, okay.
The brothers then?
Yep. Oh, damn it.
Hey.
Hey, let's go.
Okay.
Plus 6, plus 5. Decent. 14, 19. Each and every one of you, like, double check your things. And thoroughly, and Ilsinus and Earlnet offer to check, triple check those that are willing to share, which isn't really everyone, but you get a good look at, like, if that particular, like, sleeping space was disturbed by some others than them, and well, there wasn't really much that was stolen. In fact, nothing at all.
Anything planted?
Anything planted? No.
What time of day is it? If
It is still in the rest cycle. Deep in the rest cycle of the Underdark. So it is technical midnight.
Looking up any specific dangers from the sky about?
Make a perception check.
Can I cast a spell?
Yeah, sure. 23.
Are there plants around us?
Definitely plenty.
Speak to plants.
Speak to plants.
The plants might know.
Yeah.
Might.
Yeah,
just
just
about
speak
them.
of plants.
And I will ritual detect magic.
Wow, we're
So
just
the second
split. We're just putting
Okay.
on YouTube.
It's
As you're
Druid
ritually
paladin.
casting it, you guys become extremely aware of your surroundings as well. Luke, you do see a couple of dangers, although they're not paying any mind to you. Due to the crystals of light that illuminate the ceilings of the Underdark, ever so dark bluish is the tinge so far on the ceiling. As you every now and then figures pass and like blot out the light coming from the ceiling. And you guys have seen this before. The occasional Gloomstalker or two roams the skies, especially in the Underdark. And like they don't normally go out of their way to land and screech in your face and kill you, unless you give them a reason. They're such cheese, indeed.
Don't draw aggro.
No, it's not. It's not that cheese. You have to use this.
Spell slot.
No,
There
it
you
doesn't.
go.
It's at will.
That will.
Oh yeah.
So he casts False Life, uses right, and casts False Life again to get his
Yeah.
temporary hit points back.
Wouldn't temporary hit points be overwritten?
Yes.
Yeah, it would, but
Yes, it'll
that's why
like
he's
so
doing it.
it'll like but instead of using his actual HP to do
temp.
like blood rights, he just uses his false life,
That-
which is pretty good.
False life to do, which is
Okay.
Like it uses it's technically like using two
Right back.
classes in order to like cover the bases here, but like it seems good.
it's a very strong synergy, it seems.
Anyway, what did you want to speak to the plants about?
Basically, I just want to ask if anything came through here, and if it did they look like us, or did they look like my kind, or was it something else?
Let's see. Within 30 feet of you. So are you doing it within the camp?
Yeah, within
Or
the camp.
within the camp? Okay. Plenty of information. Apart from you guys, the local shrubbery reports that plenty of the small wildlife have passed through here, as well as like packs of just like predators, all sorts of predators, but they've like since avoided your group. Although they have felt some disturbance among them from some unseen force, they couldn't tell what it was. So the plants are definitely disturbed by, yeah, what you were saying before, something invisible.
Can I inspect the footprints?
Yeah, they're of drow boot shape, as best as you can tell or see.
And also direction of where they're going.
Yeah, survival check.
Advantage if it's a creature? I'm not too sure about this.
Oh, is that sorry?
I'm pretty sure I have advantage because it's a fake creature. Don't know if it counts fake, but yeah.
They don't count this way.
Okay, so it's 8 then.
8.
Yeah,
Towards
well,
where the illusion was, and
Further.
that's it. Yeah. Plants also.
While Ilsinus is checking where they're going, can I check where they're coming from?
Where they're coming from? You're not sure. It kind of the tracks only kind of like sort of start where the shrubbery was being interrogated.
Did you see how fresh it was?
You guys aren't sure how fresh it was. With that survival check.
We're watching. We
This
didn't
is a
notice.
pretty good spell. You can tell you can give instructions to the plants just in case next time like something else passes by, like you can tell the little like shrubs to like leave some vines as to what it could be, or
Yeah.
I love-
There's all sorts of cool stuff.
yeah.
I love the
Oh,
idea of
sorry.
like you just tell a bush to like, okay, make sure to give me a sign when something's coming. And you
Yeah,
just
I
hear a-
mean, it's been known now like this guy is apparent royalty, but for plants to be his subjects too, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
It's going
Yeah.
into the illusion.
Some
Well,
of your
maybe
literal
we should-
roots, am I right?
So we check the nest. or are we at the nest? I can't remember where we set
I
up.
already checked the nest.
You guys are far ways away, like towards the entrance-ish to the
Yeah, but
Alright.
illusion
inside the
place.
nest, considering there's still the fucking corpse grubs there still, huh?
Yeah, you don't want to arrest rot grubs.
Just make
One
sure.
thing-
I had the idea of like maybe that thing was well,
I think
it's
we already were
unnatural in
there.
it's unnatural in a way, but I was thinking like maybe someone ate it, like the orb at least. The orb doesn't.
Well, we
of
did
course
find
it doesn't
Necromancer
match.
book.
Well, yeah, either that or maybe this.
And it was
This
in the
is the
pile
one-
where the body was.
Yeah, and I'm afraid that this is the one that this person is the one that made that thing come to life and whatever. So either we go back and check, or we look out the call.
I
The
don't
casters
see
are
how going
certainly
back.
dead.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
caster is
yeah,
100% dead. We found his robes,
probably-
his book, his dagger, and an orb.
Yeah, if the
that he
caster was
sleep with.
alive, he would not leave his book.
Just to say that,
Like,
that
there was
caster
plenty
doesn't
of
have any
signs that-
students.
the students would be dead too, considering if they tried to retrieve his shit, they'd be hard at the pile.
Mhm.
Does you guys shown quite an aptitude of finding stuff in nature, right?
Yeah.
So Vyahe would be like, well, while we're in present company, let's bring back another resource. This has been covered by an apex predator for how long? There's almost certain to be useful herbs around that are undisturbed.
Indeed.
Hmm?
Good thinking.
okay. I would attempt to find any herbs we could use for, say, healing potions and or like poisons.
Okay.
Even not even poisons, like I don't know, like sleeping powders or things like that.
Antitoxins, maybe?
You'll be well informed due to asking Uncle all of the, for essentially like a guide as to what to look for, as well as just your knowledge of plants. So combined,
Can I keep an eye out for stuff for enhancement, like strength, dex, speed sort of deal?
sure. Either of you flip a coin for me. Roll 1d2. So, don't so dizzy.
I've been rolling like really badly, so
Perfect.
This
This is time to break your streak.
time to break the streak.
Doing it.
Okay.
Downright sick, yeah.
Fuck it, you got this. You'll get it too. Oh,
Boom, one.
One
Don't
could be
worry,
good, you know.
the quantity isn't the thing here, it's just like what you're looking for. There are a certain amount of undisturbed plants here, you are correct. However, they seem to be of the very fragile and definitely kept around death kind of plants.
but we can
You
keep it on
find
the
a very rare like subspecies of the nightshade, and basically it's an even edgier name in the death shade. Living at the very you're not sure why you guys didn't like sort of like, I guess you were in a rush to just get the loot and get the heck out of there. But amongst just like a crawling pile of just rot grubs, around it are some of these death shades in the very bottom of the nest that you had found before. All across the pit, however, are still the mushrooms embedded with like the 3 diseases that I mentioned before. As well as the mushrooms are unnamed, so you can actually name them yourselves. Is technically you guys have found some sort of like new species of poison and disease holding mushrooms, and not only that, I get to roll.
I guess it would make sense for the
Alright,
plant guy
nice.
to name
Also-
these mushrooms.
Also tails. And a ways away from the nest itself, are to the more southern side of it, the more like untouched by humanoid hands sort of place. are lilies, which you guys are not familiar with as well. They are blood red in color, but the stem itself has an occasional glow of a pink glow. So there's 3 to collect here. The mushrooms are fairly easy to collect. You can garner as many as you want to carry. Let me know how you want to handle the Death Shade, if you want to try get that. And let me know how you want to handle the unknown lily.
Well, first, detect poison for the paladin, please. For the red flower.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
give me 10 minutes. He'll
Right,
sit down and do his ritual where he's in pain for 10 minutes. And that's when his skin goes black and then his eyes... Then the blackness goes towards his eyes and then he can see.
As you scratch yourself for a bit, and you're... and I can see that these lilies are not poisonous at all. That's sad.
Can I
Could be
abuse
used for
some
healing.
real life knowledge here, even though my nature is a bit shit?
It depends.
Lilies have like little seeds, or like little BBs, and they don't germinate straight away, so there'll be shitloads of those in the ground.
Well, my plan was, like, what I wanted to do with the Death Shades, what I was thinking was, rather than collecting the plant, look for seeds that we could plant, because it needs to be near death.
And we have a corpse flower.
Assuming that it needs to be near death, then we can put it, like, Earlnet said, we can put it, plant them near the corpse flower, because we would be like keeping the corpse flower alive with, I don't know, small animal corpses and shit like that.
Small animal corpses and the slaves we have back at base.
So yeah, I would be more looking for seeds than the plants themselves.
Vihai will volunteer to help because he has got poison and alchemist proficiencies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more the herbalism
This
guy.
is a multi-level check.
I have +6 to my alchemist. If that
Okay.
can help too. So I can
Alright, so it would be the 3 of you that would be undertaking this operation.
But I've been rolling real shit too. I don't-
Either have to roll. Who here is handling the since you're not actually handling the plant itself and looking for seeds, all 3 of you make a perception check for me.
Shit, I'm +1. Woo! I rolled 10.
Oh no.
Great way.
It's a good thing
Wow.
Travis is here to make up for the fact that you guys are like
Suck.
you watch as the so-called blood brothers were definitely out for blood, as they both kind of just like unconsciously gave up and began looking with their hands, and then you stop them and you're like nope. there's a bunch over there. The Tropa Muerte Belladonna, the Death Shades, definitely do drop packets of seeds. Not actual packets, but like just like a whole bunch of seeds, like
A bundle of seeds.
just like around where the rot grubs are definitely swallowing some up. But you get the sense getting some of these rot grubs and just either squeezing or killing them and just like taking the seeds out of it wouldn't be too bad. You just have to avoid, obviously, ingesting or getting bit by it. Thus comes the second phase of the operation. You're able to get 1 seed so far, just out of luck, out of just like perception luck.
Jesus Christ.
But
man.
in order to get multiple amounts of these seeds for like multiple chances of it to properly like grow back at home, all 3 of you, or either all three of you, or give 1 person advantage on an unskilled dex check to properly take the seeds out of these rot grubs, like bit by bit. Or if you have like a different like certain way, let me know.
I I would be happy to do the unskilled dex.
Same.
What are you trying to?
Who has the
is it
best?
poisonous?
Who has the best dex? That's a better question.
You just avoid
Yeah.
like handling it and it like turning 180 on your hand and like biting on
Yeah,
you.
them biting.
Hmm.
Oh,
what
it's
you-
Yeah, he has a
like
+4.
biting plant.
No,
I have a +3
rock
with
grubs.
my-
Oh,
They're
rock
grubs.
Oh.
Yeah, they're grubs. Squishy
What,
little
did you-
things.
Did you think that fucking
Hey.
plant was doing that?
Viahe just might die if he gets bit.
Yeah, that's the usual. I'd do it, but he's really like looking sideways.
He's fucking hesitant to it, I know. Well, you're the best one.
You guys
I
got
even
excited
with
at the very beginning, getting your like utensils out, and then you realize, oh, you gotta get this shit first.
Yeah, no,
Can I
you're
stand
the best
10
one,
feet
even
close
with
to
my
him?
Illness. If he has one, illness can help, but he's got like to go to bed.
Yeah, you guys can stand by close just in case to assist like any.
I'll be
But keep in mind, the more people there are in there, like in the nest, the more of a chance there is subsequent rot grub infections. You know, just with the panic that could like easily spread.
We
One
just want
time mage hand
just-
would be good.
we just want the people that we need, and we don't want to take any
Yeah.
Okay.
extra.
Okay.
Again.
So yeah, you tell the paladin, nope. Just watch from afar.
Just
Let's get some of those flood flowers.
I think. Yeah, I guess if Viahe wants to do it, then we can. But if not, then I'll do it.
I can't be shown up by royalty, so I'll do it.
Ah, the ego. The ego.
Go.
Okay.
Advantage then.
Can
Well,
you back it up?
It's been real, guys.
All right, one of the brothers is gonna die here, I guess.
It shouldn't kill you instantly.
Oh yeah,
So-
but I
Yeah,
imagine
a
one of
slow,
these seeds being
painful
injected
death.
into. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Before I go and roll unskilled dex, is this possibly a poison handling check?
Not quite. No.
Okay.
This is a rot grub check.
Worst
It's an
case
instant
scenario-
death check.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
You didn't even need the advantage. just,
Maybe
you
it's
know.
the ego of not
plus
wanting
4.
to be outdone by typhus, or maybe it's the sheer fucking panic this entire time that he had. But I guess it's a mixture of both, as he like monkeys a bunch of it as he. A couple of
I'll consider.
it. Some of the rot grubs into jars, as you would, and some of the rot grubs to actually be squeezed out of like the proper seeds, just in case the ones in the rot grubs don't actually just in case the ones in the rot grubs digest fully into the rot grubs. So not only do you have rot grub
Jesus.
samples, you also have seed samples. You have 20.
20 seed samples and how many
Rock
rock
grub?
With that unskilled dex check, you can take as much time as you need here and fill in as many jars as you want. Just don't worry. I've just put in my notes here, very very large and sticky notes. If Viahe is prone to accidents, make it a catastrophe.
What?
Meaning, do not break your jars.
I've got 9 strength. I can't even afford to carry half a dozen of these, let alone.
Paladin.
I can. I can carry these.
Okay, let me know who's carrying a jar full of rot grubs.
And death flower seeds.
I'll carry the seeds and the rock grub jar.
Well, let
Okay.
Mr. Plantman.
All
do it.
right, Mr. Typhus. Okay, I put that in my sticky notes. Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's scary.
Yeah. And I just want to get a job the red stuff.
Rename it to Surprise Theft Expression.
Okay. And last but not least, this is optional. Any on-site experiments?
With some of the red leaves. I want to see if it mixes any healing.
Not the
potions
red
in
leaves. The rot grubs still for now.
there. Ah, the rock grubs. Okay.
When
Can
we're
y'all
all-
talk? Can y'all talk to the herbs?
Wait a minute.
when everyone's out of the cave.
The crater, yeah.
Yeah, the crater. I want to. I wonder how does mold Earth work?
You choose a
First
5
off, it
feet
has to be
cube and it moves.
Earth. Do you mean like in the sense of like because there's shit in it?
Well, just because I don't want to like, obviously, I don't want to dig it with my hands. If I was to mold Earth, a 5-foot cube, just to like, not just to loosen up the soil to see if anything rises to the top.
Yeah, you can definitely excavate it like that. Because it just like displaces it and moves like the excess like 5 feet away from it, so you can like
Yeah,
make
I would move it 5 feet away from myself, like, so I'm standing on the edge looking towards the crater, and I move
Yep.
the Earth 5 foot further into the crater.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely and like just kind of like shave off a bit of like the crater edge to look for stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You find more road grubs. Alongside the edges of the crater, especially like the gray sort of the grayed ground seems to afford the most sort of like rot grubs, whereas the black ground, the black sort of like dirt that you're standing on right now, doesn't have much in it. There's a few rot grubs in it, but it's not much.
There's probably not much in it because they
Go ahead and make an
bodies.
investigation check because you are.
I'll give him an advantage because I
Yeah.
have proficiency in it.
I think.
Oh, yeah, so since yeah, you can help with them, just in
Mhm.
case you've missed anything that might be buried. 18?
Well, didn't matter.
18 and 18. And in fact, I really wasn't expecting someone to go the extra mile and dig like this, but you lucked out. Give you one part of this care package.
Oh
Which
shit.
one? Roll a d8.
Excavation for a few days, guys.
7. It takes you a bit, but there was still like a faint aura of like not quite magic, but like something was detected here, and you guys weren't quite sure where it is, and like the digging of it definitely reveals it. This one is a weird one. You guys gain. Huh.
How do you want to say it?
I don't like
No,
that.
I mean it's technically useless, but at the same time, if you manage to, I mean, there's all
We
sorts
mu-
of dangers and possibilities with a currently inactive sending stone.
Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh fuck.
Like this
Okay.
this is a paired sending stone, and it can definitely be activated to talk to someone else on the other side.
Knowing us,
So you're not
how much we're gonna
sure.
fuck this up.
Yeah, definitely not sure where the other side could be. Oh,
Can
God.
he track sending stones?
Not quite, but with precise use of magic, probably.
All of us know this, or is it just?
Both Viahe and Earlnet find this in unison.
Was
It was Typhus and me.
Oh, sorry, Typhus and Earlnet. Sorry. I'm so used to like grouping the brothers together.
Now we're switching it up.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Message
Oh,
for
damn it.
mine.
Socializing.
I would just
Hold
hold it up and say this could be of use to us for like extra credit, and I put it in my bag.
Stone? I just look confusingly.
You don't see it. You're not with us.
Yeah.
No, you can be with them now. You're at the edge of the crater.
Oh, we are now. Okay.
I mean, but you guys are the first ones to find it since you're investigating. So
Yeah, I'd just say.
if he made a declaration, then yes, then you'll know.
I mean,
everyone will
I would just be holding it and just say, oh, this could be used for extra credit, and then I'd put it in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
How far out those red and pink lilies? 30 feet out, away from the gray ground, and further south, where it's relatively untouched by activity.
Yeah, I wanted to collect a few of those.
Yeah, not only collect them, see what happens with the rock grubs. Why have they avoided it so far? Or is it just they haven't got there?
Okay. I place using that unskilled dex check from before. I'll keep
Hooray!
it. you place a little bit of the crawling, the fatter active ones, towards where the lilies are. They don't seem to be avoiding it entirely. Although they don't seem to be actively like trying to eat these lilies too.
Okay, I'll blast the shit out of them to preserve the lilies then.
Like, oh, okay. The fat ones didn't stand a chance. They were very like fond of the freedom for a bit, and they were beginning to dig under the ground. But then, yeah, you blast them.
Be gone, fool.
Can we? Is there a grove or like a garden through here of these lilies, or is it just one or two?
Yes. Where you're standing now, it seems to be like a grove of them.
Can we dig a few out then?
Yeah, no problem. Since no poison was detected, you get a few. You can have at most, if you want to dig up the entire grove, like around 15 samples.
Will we be able to replant them though? That's the
I'm
true
inclined
question.
to go for half, just in case we fuck this up. There's still some sauce.
Okay.
Tiki diggy.
I mean, since none of you guys are quite versed in nature apart from Typhus,
hey, I have a
I mean,
plus
actually,
one
I'm
I
good.
heal.
I have a plus
I'm
one.
good at herbalism.
Okay.
I'm good at herbalism. If that's
wait, no.
any-
Yeah, herbalism
I'm-
does help in this sort of a scenario. Yes.
Well, I'm plus 3. I read the wrong one, but still plus 3.
+3. Okay, that's okay. I guess overall as a group, you're able to gather what you want. What you put 6 samples in your inventory, because the 7th one would have been just a little bit destroyed. Not due to the Eldritch Blast, but like there's something else. It was just poor handling.
It was just a stubborn bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I use the destroyed sample in the little test?
Yeah, I was good thinking.
Yep. Okay. What would you like to
I just want to see how it
destroy
reacts.
to?
I'll ask Viahe first if he has any better ideas. I was just gonna give myself a small cut and see how it reacts to blood.
Yeah,
Ah.
just a standard array of tests, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've all got kits.
It's it comes out as slightly acidic. Weird for a plant, but it was from the stem. The petals itself do not react to the blood. However, they you yourself feel a little bit soothed by with just the vicinity of the petals alone onto your cut. They have some pretty, and then you take off the petals away from the cut. The cut is healed, and the petals seem a bit dried out afterwards. It has some
We need to
grand
get more
healing
of these.
uses, it seems.
Can we try getting the rest of these?
We don't know if we can replant them. That's the thing. So we're
Yeah.
thinking about just leaving some here.
Ooh,
Can
fair
we put
point,
in
actually.
signs like is there a drow sign for useless and dangerous?
Preserve.
we've
Yeah,
seen
you can
so far.
definitely. Do you have? Yeah, I mean, I assume you guys have like wood on you, and do you have markers?
We can carve it out with daggers.
With blood.
Okay, fair
We
enough.
chop down the tree and then we can just carve it out using daggers.
You guys have an axe?
Daggers.
Summon
I
one.
got a bag. Oh, I got a hand axe.
Can summon
That'll
one.
take you a
Okay.
while to cut down for that sort of purpose. But let's just say you Minecraft it for a bit and make some wooden signs. Yeah, you carve what you need to. It'll take you like that endeavor takes you a couple of hours as a group effort. You know, to the point where like it's the first hour passes and Typhus, it's just useless. He's just like tell whatever passing drow and it'll hopefully spread. But eventually it'll you guys will have signs of you're telling this area is
Useless. Was
useless
like,
and dangerous.
I just want to put like a sign laying down near the lilies, so like if someone happens to walk over and see it, they'll see the sign, but like it doesn't make them stand out.
Okay. Sure. During all this time, your passive perceptions net you guys plenty of activity towards the north, where a bunch more drow groups cross, and they seem to be they seem to immediately like take note that there isn't any like color change, but they're investigating the place. A couple of them spot you spotting them, and they just like let their groups know, and then they avoid like this place for now.
Viahe does like the whole "I see you" gesture.
Two
Look at my
fingers.
eyes on
Yeah.
you.
one of them ignores you. The other one just like cocks his head as if, all right, and then like keeps their eyes like trained on you for like a bit before like they move on with their group.
That's pretty
The other one didn't care really.
We need to make some of those Aztec death rattle arrows.
Oh shit.
They just make like a real shrill hissing noise as they fly through the air.
Yeah.
What do the mushrooms look like? The ones that are the new species?
They look like they're like constantly emitting some sort of like dark orangish aura around them. But they're otherwise without that aura. They look to be just like deceptively like brown mushrooms, which is very, very dangerous.
Okay.
Maybe not the best pizza additive. I mean, depends on if you want to kill the guy with pizza. So.
I mean, on one hand, you can make a mushroom stew.
Man, a new assassin attempt. Pizza.
Make some beef Wellington with it.
I have a name for them. So the thing, are we allowed to name it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no actual
Hey,
name for this. This one is an unknown species.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Murata Lumaris. Death something.
I don't know.
No, you don't know.
I don't know.
Lumen is like light.
It sounds cool.
Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luminous.
And just like the
It wasn't
Murata, I thought it was just like death, but like not quite Murata. Yeah. All right, nice. So getting the Death Belladonna or the Death Shade onto your inventories, the Unknown Lily and the Murata shrooms. You guys are confident, at least in this lair vicinity. These are the herbs that you've found. Do you do any more like searching or around the untouched places, or are you satisfied? Keep in mind, any other places that you do go to now will you'll most likely see the encounter another drow group already scouring that place.
I'm personally satisfied, so I'm happy to just follow whatever anyone else wants to do.
I'm fine with it too.
I
I'm
think
fine also.
I wouldn't mind if we could have a quick look for like special crystals and minerals that are apparent close.
Fair.
Okay.
Alright, that's above my pay grade.
Aren't you a prince?
Basically, if it doesn't involve plants, he ain't doing shit.
Rocks are nature too, but you know, it's true on his
They're just
part.
much more
Like,
shinier nature.
He only has had studies for plants, not much
Rocks. Archaeology.
not much geology in
dwarf
his
job.
course.
Hey, let's go get a dwarf slave.
Yo, that'd be a good idea.
It's actually a good idea.
You can't even
yeah.
you can't even run away because he's too slow.
He's a fucking
my
midget,
God,
man.
that's fucked. That is fucked.
I can get double his
Dwarf slave
speed
be
in
like,
one turn.
alright, I'm already a slave, don't need to rub it in.
Man, we've done all this digging for no reason, is what you're saying?
Oh god. Oh my god, imagine getting one of the fucking slaves to do the rock drum. Sure. That's
We
hilarious.
make him.
Hey,
we need
hey.
a slave. We just need a slave.
Hey,
Yeah,
wait! I
We
just
make sure
realized we could get a slave, come back here, and then have him get infested with rock grubs, and then bring him back. Rock grub farm.
Oh god, yeah, you
Oh.
Like
can
a
actually.
license or
It's
whatever.
actually a good
idea.
slave?
See, this is the more evil side.
Wait, hold on. We can separate some of the rock
Really
grub
fucking
samples
funny, though.
and then feed it to a slave and have that be part of the corpse flower and have a rock grub farm
Oh my
and feed the
God.
corpse flower at the same time while also feeding the death shade. Fucking efficiency right here, baby.
All for the power of one slave.
But it can't be a dwarf. They're too short. We need something that's more meat.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Dwarves have
Make
like
that case
mushy.
back at
They're
town, I
also
think
all
they'll be
muscle.
convinced.
Ooh, how about a Goliath? Oh, that's
The
too much
Goliath
muscle.
slave. Probably be the meat. The flesh would probably be too tender, but we don't know the strength of a rock grub. We don't know the determination of how badly they want to fucking infest us.
A goblin could work.
And
What?
they're numerate too. Belligerent and
Yeah, that-
numerate.
Yeah. I hear that there's this
Actually, you
goblin
get-
slave called Salazar. Just, nah.
Co-star Salazar as a slave.
It's actually Salazar, his twin brother.
Salazar.
It's way too hard.
Salazar.
Come on.
It's a loser.
Salazar.
Wow. Fucking hell.
Hey, I mean, hey, he's a slave. Come on.
Anyway.
What do you expect?
Why do
Sorry
you
for
think
that
of
No
sidetrack.
this?
wrong, but that man is
Um,
fucking knowledge, alright?
Yeah, that's hilarious. Actually, that's actually some really good thinking, and it's really funny at the same time.
Can
It's
we
not
do
good.
that,
It's
boy?
evil
The lads
thinking.
are-
Slave.
It's evil thinking.
So, looking around, there are
Should I pitch that plan to
More-
Uncle, though?
it's more in the south, the southeast, also southeast, southwest, sort of like split off from like the lair. And there are large rock formations on either end. Pick a direction, and maybe you'll find some gems there.
Looking more
Perhaps you
for
go-
like alchemic powders and wherever there seems to be at least Drow.
Yeah. You're gonna be hard pressed to find those, but make an investigation check nonetheless.
Yeah,
How
don't,
long can I smell Drow?
don't expect to find anything. It's
It
more
depends
like
on
a
the Drow.
flavor thing.
If you want, I can give you advantage with it. 15.
I've like put into like my notes here, like Drow are like Koreans, where they don't like actually produce. They don't have like sweat glands.
Oh,
Damn.
There's like a
Koreans
there's
are
like
built different.
they're like there's like a 1% of them that do smell.
So that explains why I don't smell all of you guys.
That's how they can eat garlic.
That's also why they can be stealthy.
So that's why they were good samurai and ninja. Got it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
15?
sweat.
Nah. Although, like, nice try, definitely. Especially, like, around these parts. You'd think it'd be, like, untouched in, like, that sort of sense, but sadly, none to help you in your alchemical sort of pursuits.
Yeah.
Apart
We
from
could
the
put orders.
occasional, well, you just take whatever plants exist in the first place to, use as kindling, I guess.
Yeah, we could
or
always
whatever's-
just buy some. Like, we have a lot of spare stuff we can sell.
Yeah, a collection of coloured rocks then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just
Colored
realized my
rocks.
passive was better than you roll. I just realized that.
Anyway, continuing
That is
on,
my
you pick a direction for the boulders.
Oh, whichever one was less so. If there's lots of Drow to the south, we went north, or vice versa.
Mhm.
Oh, no boulder formations north. Both of them are southwest or southeast. So both of where Drow would have gone.
Which
Hmm.
way is the closest to home?
West.
That way then?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You go
just
there
a little
and
detail.
immediately, this boulder formation did have like some sort of like cave attached into it, and you already see like Drow hauling stuff out of it. You guys recognize one of these Drow. Two of these Drow as they come out. You didn't quite get it. Did you quite get the Fletcher's name?
The one that,
No, they interrupted us, I think.
The good one that helped us, or the one that refused
Not
to?
the meek,
girl.
not the meek one. No, the one that did help you. Yes.
Oh, the one
Yeah,
that
I
did
d-
help us?
I don't know if I got it written down, but yes, we did talk. Because
Yeah,
he
you
was
did.
gonna, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
do
back to him.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do remember that
I
conversation.
yeah, I got his name here. Looks like he didn't ask for the name. He just like
Yeah. Who's the
exchanged
second
information.
one, though?
The second one you recognize as Estellis, the one you had helped your spectacles with. It looks like they're sort of in the same group, sort of not. There seem to be like two Drow groups that you see like working together. It seems.
What a
So a full
coincidence.
platoon.
They seem awfully guarded though. They're not talking much to each other, and then they both see like your group incoming. Estellis sort of like waves with, but like he's the friendliest it seems amongst his crew because the rest of his crew seem to be women, and one
Makes
of
sense.
them is especially like hooded, like unseen almost, but a fair few of you can tell this drow lady has in fact some sort of like cloak that's helping them blend into the environment well. Yeah, the other group where the Fletcher is definitely more open and has one particularly bulky drow, it seems, who's quite cut up in places, but doesn't seem to wear proper armor. There's a rare drow barbarian there.
So
I can take him.
Viahi will slip out of stealth. Because I'm assuming we're traveling fairly carefully, and they go, "Oi,
Yeah.
can you make any more of those arrows? They're working really well." And I'll give him like the shards of the broken one that I collected that was broken.
He breaks away from his group and meets you halfway, and he's like, "Oh, did you really? Wow, can I see?"
I give him the shards and describe the impact and the shattering.
Yeah, I thought so. We gave it a go on our end too. One of them even shattered before he properly knocked it on the longbow. But that man has beast of hands. Isn't that right? He looks towards like the barbarian. He's like, make better arrows next time. And then he turns back to you, Viahe, and he says, you heard the man.
Punch
Isha.
through bone with no issue. Hardened surfaces. A little bit problematic, but still did damage.
I would have thought so. Anyway, you said you had more for me.
Did I say I had more? Oh, we were going to collect more crystal from.
Oh,
Oh, we can get that easily, yeah.
Yeah.
scratches his head. I collected quite a bit in this hole too. Actually, I could start making my own, but our deal still stands. If you have any more to spare, I'll make some for you, but I won't take away as much now since we have a rather big surplus.
Sounds good.
What did you find in your travels? We might be willing to trade.
Poisons, bits and pieces.
Poisons, bits of pieces.
You might hear later, but we dealt with this threat here.
I'm gonna see if anyone's watching our conversation. I
Make
don't
a
want
perception
anyone to
check.
snoop in. Yeah, 14.
They obviously are watching, but in the sense of they're not willing to be involved anyway. Looks like the other party with Estellis has already like began trying to leave, and this guy's party has stayed. Seems to have a party of 6 with him, whereas Estellis had a party of 5.
Yeah. Oh! Do I see the crystal guy?
Crystal guy?
The one that
He said it was in the
approached
same
us.
party. Yeah. He said it's in the same party as the monocle guy. I don't like the spectacle guy.
Nope. You don't see the crystal guy.
So I'll basically say, we dealt with the threat. I guess we missed out on some of the spoils because we were too busy giving this bounty to all of you.
Apparently so, he says, narrowing his eyes. We've got bits and pieces to trade too. There's obviously treasure in a hole such as big as that one. Although it's covered for reasons that are obvious, we will be willing to be more specific about our bits and pieces. If you are specific about yours, and we'll see if it's open to trade or not.
General specifics then. We were looking for some alchemics. We didn't find a lot, but we might be willing to trade. What is your general bits and pieces?
Gems harboring on the valuable divine type, so to speak, as well as spellcasting types.
Let me go and talk to our more holy person. One moment. Oi, Borden! Get your ass over here!
What do you need? Gordon was just standing there staunchly with his arms crossed. He turned and just walked over.
You just hear the other guy say, "Quite, bring the cart over here. We might have some trade." He goes, "Alright." Holds the cart with like one hand.
So I probably see if I can wave Typhus over as well. A little bit more respectfully than the screaming out of Orton.
Yeah.
I'd make my way over.
Okay.
So, my family trades in alchemics, but I'm not really so clued up on how much the worth of our bits and pieces we've collected are. And these chaps seem to have found something about God-touched gems. Maybe we could do a bit of trade and help Vorton here out.
Perhaps I, too, am not well versed in the dealing of gems or anything really.
Not sure you take my word for it, but you are lucky I am an appraiser of sorts, which is why I determined those arrows to have. Well, I believe anyone could have determined those arrows could have shattered upon impact, but yeah, I took a look at it first glance. Take my friendship as a gesture of whatever it is you see. He puts his hands up. But I am kept around for a good reason. And Coit, the sort of like this drow brute, he just like nods and he says, "Yeah, he's good. His eyes are better than his hands. Can't fight
So-
well."
Is that the barbarian talking right now?
Yeah.
What weapons is he using?
He doesn't seem to be wielding anything at the moment. There is a handle on his back that indicates it's some sort of either maul or great axe. You can't quite see due to like the width of him. Although there are some certain interesting like claws dangling by his belt.
You said they brought over a cart, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is kind of interesting. If can I use my ring of X-ray vision?
Nice.
Oh
Didn't
my
even know you had that.
god!
Oh my god.
What?
What? What the fuck is
Can
that?
you make the full description? Actually, because I think it does work here. Yeah.
It says while wearing the ring, you can use an action to speak a command word. When you do so, you can see into solid matter for 1 minute. The vision has a radius of 30 feet to you. Solid objects within the radius appear transparent and don't prevent light from passing through them. The vision can penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or up to 3 feet of wood or dirt. think that substances block vision.
Nice. Okay.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
You see what looks to be pieces of armor in the crate. A couple of strong boxes. And what seems to be make a nature check
Okay.
for this one.
Ooh, nature guy.
Ooh.
Nature man.
Oh.
Natural one.
But
Well,
advantage,
looks
right?
like- looks
It's
Natural
ring,
fools,
right?
X-ray, man.
Not quite. No.
Damn. The duality of man strikes again.
How about
Yeah.
checks for royal blood?
I've
How
been
the
The
fuck-
rolling-
duality of
That's like
Drow.
reality.
I've been
Wait, is that the
rolling
item
well.
I mean, you
Shows.
can see it, but you can only see like its outlines because it doesn't penetrate through that much. But is that like they just like load a bunch of stone in there? Can't quite tell what sort of stone or it is in there, but they loaded quite a bit of it. As the other half of their cart. 19, holy fuck no. That'd be funny.
I
There's
wouldn't
no
be
way this-
surprised.
No way this fucking guy pulled the cart over with one hand if it was.
Yeah, I know.
know.
Yeah.
He'd have like fucking 25 strength if that was the case.
Yeah, don't worry. Like half of it was like armor and like thing, but the other half is genuinely perhaps stone, like what they were talking about. Yeah,
Okay.
or it could be in the strong boxes. You're not sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Jesus Christ, what the hell? Why do you have that?
Oh, that's right. He
Awesome.
got one random magic item, didn't he?
Oh
Was it item he got?
yeah. Oh my god.
Okay.
Can't believe it's fucking turned out well here. I really didn't see that
It
coming.
lasts for a
Holy
minute
shit.
too.
Okay.
Hey, check for that weapon now. Like what barbarian uses.
Yeah. As you're looking through, the other guy continues his conversation and he says, "Oh, by the way, I did not get your name. I only know of your talents.
Viaje.
Viaje. I am Zehi.
Can you spell that out for me so I can put it in the notes?
Z.
He does it in character.
Z A.
Alright. Z as in Zwaz. Start
Z as
speaking
in
deep speech.
Zerugabeth.
G as in Zwank and Kaigen.
Man, I don't. I
E
really
as in
like barbarian
elefante.
fun, but yeah.
H as in ha 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 ha.
T as in TPK.
Hey, that almost happened last time.
Well,
Don't jinx it.
Zehi.
Thank you.
I would offer. I would say. I'd say that I'd offer 3 seeds, 3 of the Death Shade seeds. Explain to them where we found them, and that it's not like your ordinary strain of Nightshade.
Okay. It's at this point he calls his party over and he gets one of the women to take a better look at it, and she reconfirms and she just says, this looks like the real deal. Wow. It just grows in those sort of places, huh?
So it seems.
We just had to meet
We-
certain requirements.
We appreciate it, but we'd rather not. She looks around the party, and they seem awfully like perturbed by like having access to this poison. But Zehi seems like unfazed, or what? That is just like how he is usually, and he just says, "I will find some use for it. Do not worry."
So what are they
Uh,
offering in return, though?
If you can tell us a bit more about perhaps other bits and pieces, we can share a bit more of these. He produces he goes into like the back of the cart where it's being guarded by like the other two so far, and he just he takes out something from underneath the tarp, and then he clutches it in his hands. He looks around at the vicinity to make sure the other drow are gone, and then by double checking, he like then shows it to you in his hand, and he just and it's this beautiful looking small ruby, and
Okay.
and he just says, like I said, rocks for spellcasting purposes, and maybe even the use of divine magics. All in all, if you didn't get what I said, there's not enough of the other drow. Not much of the other drow around here. We have rubies and diamonds.
I figured, but thank you for the explanation.
You're very welcome. Clutches it back and puts it in his pocket.
Okay.
We'd be willing to trade. Not quite the seeds, but if you could get us actual flowers, or maybe even distill it for us to proper poisons, we'll warm up the gems for you, so to speak.
I see.
We don't plan to turn them in just yet.
Understandable. Okay. I will take that into consideration. I put the seeds back into my bag.
He nods. Just so we're clear, there has been a large presence of the it's been cleared out by the others due to them having some sort of weird contraption that spews out fire, but there's been a large number of those pixies and sprites lately around this area. Do be careful.
Okay. And I would. Okay. In exchange for that information, I'll tell him about the invisible drow-sized beings that have wandered through our camps, seemingly
You like his eyes
vague.
ever so slowly leave yours and like turn to like one of his crew, who seems to be like wearing the cloak that would probably help in that endeavor. And he just speaks out to her, and he says, Yuna, you didn't happen to have gone through these people's camps in your scouting? And she just replies, no, I'm not that talented to avoid the gaze of these ones, unless they were caught sleeping, perhaps, so to speak. And
My eyes would narrow on her, and then I'd just be like, understood. And then I'd look
Okay.
back at him.
What kind of shoes is she wearing?
I'm gonna chime in. We're gonna make use of the poisons for lethal countermeasures then.
As well as, of course, preventative measures.
it's at this point you see every other drow smile apart from the girl. including Zehi, and he's like, now this is more like it. I like you guys. If we make it out alive and somehow we graduate, my my contacts do very well in that sort of business. You can perhaps hold on to this death shade for as long as you can and sell it there, where then I could probably make use of it too. All of them. The barbarian surprisingly seems to be from an Alashtar house.
Huh.
See, so not Escadora.
And so is the girl with the stealthy getup. The rest, the other two trainees seem to be from House Margoth, and there is no house emblem on Zehi, as you look at him properly.
Okay. I would I would nod and extend the hand that the ring isn't on in a gesture of like to shake hands.
Smart.
Yep.
Kiss.
Yeah. Zehi walks up to you. Doesn't like his eyes don't leave yours, and he takes the hand and shakes it once, and then he walks away. He says, "Nice meeting you too."
There's a
Okay.
pipe bomb in his hand now.
Imagine.
End of campaign.
Yeah. For as
Man, that
for as vague as they seem to have been going, you guys were also counterintuitively as vague. So well done on that exchange.
It's nice to meet you.
Zehi-
too. Self-destruct button initiates.
He sticks around there for a bit, whereas as he gives a little bit of instruction, and then the Margoth sort of people gives like some feedback. You ever hear them talk about just like, did we? It's like, okay, gang, did we fully scour the? And then like you hear like the other two going, yes, we did. Triple checked, quadruple checked, however much checks, and Coit pipes up like, not enough. We need more effort. Look at the amount of effort I put into these muscles. And they start speaking like a normal party once more. Yeah.
Okay. I would just
The girl Alashtar seems to be looking at you guys and like just being guarded, but it seems you're either like lucky on that or right on the money.
okay, I'll turn back to the party and just nod.
I really want to fight that barbarian.
It'd be a good matchup. Whack each other
Yeah.
to death. Both of you have claws.
What could
I want to take his
what could we
claws.
fight?
That's the only thing I want. I want that claw belt.
Save it for when we're back at camp.
Eventually they go off. The three of them holding the cart in unison. Although you do hear in the distance, Coit just insists that he could do it himself, but apparently they want to avoid more injuries.
Let me do it, damn it!
Yeah.
I will tell them what I saw in the cart, as well as I now have a point of exhaustion.
No, it's only the second time you use it and save. First one's for free. You're fine.
I see.
Whenever you use the ring before taking a long rest, you must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Doesn't it say again? Yeah, when you see me again before
Yeah, I
taking
thought
a-
it was the second time as well.
Okay. Right,
Yeah.
never
Okay,
mind.
yeah, you're fine. Although it does strain your eyes a bit, so yeah, the second time you would
Right,
attempt to accrue exhaustion, but yeah, for now it's just like a bit of a little headache.
Discomfort. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, it's
God
it's a
damn
good
it!
time.
What a ring! Fuck! Actually, help there.
Yeah.
I remember at the start you were like, it's kind of a weird thing and it might not even be useful. And then when you said the cart, I was like, oh baby.
I was so confused.
I can't believe
You completely
remember
forgot
that.
you had an item.
Usually with shit like that, players tend to forget they have a very specific niche thing, and I forget that too. But, like, it's good that you did remember. So yeah,
We
you
forgot
did,
he had an item in general.
you did confirm that they indeed have quite a lot in their cart, but you did also confirm that they were disguising how much they had in their cart twofold. Because It's like it's almost as if they're trying to bait the other Drow parties to ambush them with the amount that's like
Right,
sort of
make
like
'em-
heaped up there.
Make them look
Yeah,
like
makes
they have a
sense.
lot of loot and make
Yeah.
them into a target and then take them out. Yeah, fair enough.
Could take them out,
of
yeah.
all the Drow groups so far you've seen. These ones seem the most combat confident. Even the one with the led by Miss Dual Blades wasn't too confident. They
No, they fucking
and they fought like they weren't confident either. They kited. These guys seem to have set plans. But yeah. Other than that, anything else around here? You can explore the cave they explored, but you get the sense it has been cleared out.
They just be
Yeah,
like,
with a... I don't think there's gonna be anything else for us.
I'm good.
home or base, I should say.
Yeah. Zehi is a weird
That could be
character.
good.
The bald Drow.
Damn it! I can find the gift for it. I wanted to post the one with the guy in the yellow jacket leaning out behind the tree, rubbing his hands for when Typhus saw the cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Anyway, anything else you want to do in the area? You can still. There are plenty of like segmented areas now to explore. You guys are like a ways away from the central bit to the southwest. There's still the southeast border place. You're not sure if the Drow have been there, although you did see Drow going towards there. There's a definite, just very, very south bit. Perhaps the most dangerous bit because it's just unknown from then on. Or you can go back north to scour the already explored places.
How long did it take to get here from the main base?
A day and a bit.
If we pushed its pace, could we make it in a day?
Yes. Although you'd be suffering from passive perception -5.
My vote would be push home as fast as we can. Take credit.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Or somebody else.
Yeah, let's try doing that. All in paper?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine. Happy to do it.
Okay.
Alright, nice. Someone roll for your D100, please.
Don't roll a one.
Not me.
I'll roll
Fuck
it this
that
time
shit.
if no one else wants to.
I don't think Zeking or Friendly's done it in a while, so either of those two are good choices.
Okay.
No, Friendly
Zeking.
did it last
43?
time.
Thanks, Zeking. 43?
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah. God
That's
damn it.
better than mine.
I never asked Zeking because he always rolls fucking uneventful.
I'm
because-
always average. However, I did
Yes, he just rolls
I
something
did get a 100 in my player sessions. Like, hey, he wants to see what's the highest. 100. It's like, huh.
Well, did you roll
Anyway,
something
as somehow trust your luck in Mr. Ilson now. You guys on your way back are also like
You wonderful boy.
just like a very like you keep your eyes out as well as like any herbs along the way, as well as just any like poison plants. I'll flip a coin. Sadly, quite a bit of it, due to the fact that you guys are taking like the fastest way, it would be disturbed. So yeah, most of it, and as well as minus passive of 5, and taking the way the Drow already took, there seems to be no extra herbs present. But you make it towards the camp with no issue.
How far away are we from it currently?
You can be. You want to make some preparations before you go into the camp?
I was just gonna. I was thinking of sending an animal messenger.
All right.
Deliver a message. If
even
anyone, does anyone have
faster.
any paper?
Not specific.
Just like
inventory.
Well,
Some one sign time.
Friendly
I-
has a sheet.
Oh.
left my book.
Wait, you have your book. You can just like prepare a page.
I left my book back inside the camp. I didn't bring my book.
if we don't have a book, then
Well,
don't
no.
worry about it.
No, it's fine. I can rip out a page out of my journal from the very back of it.
Okay. -1 page from the journal. All right, not too much.
I don't
of
know
a
how many
loss.
pages
Only-
there are.
This is a lot.
Infinite minus
Alright.
1 now.
Infinite -1, indeed.
Can I see like? Oh, I have to see like a bird or a bat or a squirrel or something like that.
Make a perception check. It is close to. It'll be a day of travel. It's 8 hours. Close to morning cycle.
Toe.
Give a
let's
+7.
see.
Holy shit.
See some frogs.
Okay.
That is like the
Good
worst
enough to just
messenger.
just pick up the frog and just throw it.
Animal messenger.
And then just keep throwing it over and over.
Flying frog as a messenger, never before seen.
But
Frogs aren't real fast, are they?
I mean, animal messenger makes it so that they are, right?
fuck, question. We are like back.
Imagine a
at-
fucking
right?
zoomy frog. Holy shit.
This is in between. He wants to get a message much faster.
Target
Like we won't get
beast
it.
travels the duration of the spell towards the specified location, covering about 50 miles per 24 hours.
That's okay.
If it's flying, or 25 miles for normal.
25 miles a day.
That's pretty slow. It's only
That is
5
actually pretty
Isn't it?
slow, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's not gonna be fast, then I guess we're heading that way anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. You put the frog down.
That's what the frog's doing if he does it.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That's an actual thing an animal does, though.
Ah, that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I guess I could use it like if we're already somewhere and we're not heading back, then I can get it to send a
Okay.
message. Anyway, yeah, sorry.
No problem. Yeah, the pods make way for you guys, like usual, and there seems to be a couple more. They're in teacher uniform, but they're definitely new around here. It seems more reinforcements have come through during the past three cycles you were out and about there, or 4 cycles actually. As you come into camp, there seems to be very, very few Drow trainees in the camp. Looks like most of them are now in like assignment mode, except for just ways away. You see the 3 Escadora and the 1 Alashtar dual scimitar lady and her party. Kayla just talking with the commander, it seems. And as soon as they spot you guys entering, the commander makes her stops the conversation, holds up a hand, and she makes her way towards you guys. At the same time, Uncle is there by the entrance, going, "Yo, heard what you guys did? Nice." He gives a thumbs up.
Viahi like wiggles some plant samples and right out.
And
We have an idea.
he raises both eyebrows. He's like, "Ooh, boys, we're not having soup tonight." He says out loud, out of nowhere. He walks off as the commander nods her head towards every one of you, and she says, "Yeah, my thanks for assisting my daughter in her time of need, and yeah, my congratulations for taking out the threat alongside her. Although, according to her reports, it seems as though most of you seemed rather capable, and judging from what I can see now, allow me to ask you this question: Who here normally plans your? If there was a person to plan your routes other than the teachers themselves and your current instructor, who would you assign to give that sort of like information and explore.
Cue, everyone looks at Luke.
Why Luke?
Because it's a
Ah,
random
why
person
Luke?
I picked.
Ah, what?
Nah. I'd say out of character, VR or Typhus.
I'm basically just keeping track of everything we do. I never really plan
Say
anything.
VR. I'll say Viaje, just because better.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
too. Brothers would be very
Just because it's equally Typhus and Viaje,
yeah.
but bias.
Our biasness is taking over right now.
Everyone points at someone different all at the same time.
And so it seems for now, although most of them are pointing to either Typhus or Viaje, and she just nods.
And
Yes, I
Viaje just
would
points at
agree.
Luke like, oh, okay.
Adjust the finger a little bit so it's going to Typhus instead.
It's like, oh.
She looks amongst you
Have
and
two
she's just
fingers.
like, figure it out by next cycle. You will be, due to your efforts, and specifically my bias again for saving my daughter. You now have technical free reign of the next 3 weeks, should you wish to undertake it. But for now, may I congratulate you all on graduating. You may stay here for as long as you wish, and accrue as many of the resources as you want. Any resources that you do not want, and you will report them to any of the main instructors here, and we will convert them to more usable resources for you in the city. For now, there are a couple of dual requests that you have to fulfill that only need your attention. But should you wish to complete them, and should you even lose, you still graduate. But should you lose to these duels, you'll not get the extra bags of gold that were meant to be for the top class to spend to more further propel our very talented peoples. Kayla, she says out loud, without looking to her, and she like walks on over. Who was it that you wished to duel again?
Oh no.
And Kayla was just like, I did get a good look at you, fellas. I'm sorry. But and then she points to Viaje.
Damn.
How about you and I have a dance?
Probably the least suited for a duel.
I know, you are.
Yeah, that's why you've been challenged.
Yep.
At least you
Fight
graduated.
with her
already,
and she'll
so
take
that's nice.
advantage of it.
But
So,
you are still
Robert, graduation?
decently
Yeah, I
strong.
think so. Because you
Right
guys
now?
reached
Like
level
what?
6.
4 cycles.
I ask her right now, or is it?
And Kayla just says, I'll give you time to prepare.
How long would it take me to process some of that really nasty poison stuff we just got?
You're gonna kill
while.
the child.
Oh no.
A while, but you get the sense she'll be watching you this entire time you'll be in
Yo,
camp,
wait.
because
The three
This is-
brothers just work overtime then. Hell
there's
yeah.
literally no one else in camp.
Do have
Okay, I'd
poison
like to train
proficiency
Viaje.
and alchemist, and then all three of us have got alchemist stuff. So
Yeah, all three
You
of us.
can procure something in under an hour, and it'll still require a check whether or not it'll fail, and it might affect you negatively. Are you okay with this?
I got you.
Can you give me rough chances?
No.
No.
That's the
Where's the fun in
Any one
that?
of us-
funnest bit about it.
Any one of us inspiration?
Oh yeah.
If I take 2 hours,
So the people with inspiration to help us, me,
Alright.
and that's it.
By the way, I'm assuming in order to plan this, you're also talking like this in your character, obviously like a bit more vague. But as they're hearing this, she just she taunts you guys and she says, "Did you hear that, Mother? They need quite a bit of time to prepare."
I hope you realized you chose probably the least suitable anybody.
I mean, the support.
I guess.
I mean,
suppose I'll be picking on the
I'm surprised you would admit someone isn't suitable for dueling at all in this party. For a class that excels, she winks.
Yeah, the whole point, like, she's not asking for a duel that no one's gonna ask for a duel that they know they're gonna lose.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know.
You watch as like the commander sighs.
From the knowledge I have of poisons, is any of them suitable for just like straight up crush and apply?
Apply onto
the healing
skin or apply onto like weapon.
I've got those hollowed out arrows.
Oh my god.
The best. Make an intelligence check.
I figure those rock grubs, the guts of them would be fucking nasty.
That's make an intelligence check actually.
Oh, that was saved, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, lucky.
Where's skills?
Where's those skills? My old eyes can't see.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
Also 6 anyway, 6 plus 1.
I'll be
7.
right.
Fuck. You could risk it and squeeze whatever comes out of the fucking mushrooms on your blades. Or on your arrow tips. But the rot grubs also wouldn't be a bad idea, but you know, you get the sense picking them up and having to do an unskilled dex check every time is gonna be a bit of a pain, just in case the rot grubs kinda
I
wiggle
was
towards
just
you.
gonna like punch the arrow, a hole in the jar top, stick the arrow in there and stir.
Oh god. Yeah. If you want to do that, sure, yeah. That could work.
So I'll look her dead in the eyes, go, Typhus, can I borrow out a jar of our discoveries, please?
Oh no, we're doing it again.
Wait, how many jars did we get? 'Cause I only have-
We have
I'd say like
20 samples.
three jars of the rot grubs.
Yeah.
sure.
Shouldn't we get a shitload of them?
Well, we had a shitload of the seeds.
The
not
seeds, yeah.
jars
Not the jars.
Of rock grubs.
We also have 6 of those samples of the plants if you need them.
I'll
They
give
seem
him
very
a,
effective in
I'll
healing.
give him a jar of the rock grubs.
Yeah.
You've got more of these, right?
Yes.
So then, hey, like full motion, like in perfect view of your own, take it out, do what I said, punch an arrow. Let's go now.
The commander smiles. And like Kayla seems a bit perturbed.
It's understandable. You just stuck a fucking
And then
arrow.
like her confused like face turns into a smile as well, and she's like, I mean, all right. If you really want to lose that badly, she says, and she takes out both scimitars, and one scimitar seems a bit different than the others. Okay, and like she does a bow, but with the bowing motion, her like right arm swings to like her scimitar, her odd-looking scimitar. It looks almost like a kapesh, and she sparks it up, and the kapesh sort of lights up in flame.
I think the rock is more deadlier.
And then all she says is cauterize the wound with the infection, and I should be fine. All right. And
I think that's how helpful.
the commander just like gives an order for everyone. Stand back. It'll happen here. The other people in Escador are like, a couple of them are like, woo, nice, yeah. One of them just says, I hope you lose.
It takes
To
a
who?
special note of him.
Light upon you, bitches.
Oh, and to hope you lose to
Okay,
who?
hang
Wait,
on,
that's important.
Give you. Alright,
So while all this is happening, I'll go ahead and ask Typhus for a jar of those rock grubs, and I'll go into Uncle and say, what are the chances of getting a slave real quick?
And the uncle just says,
Oh,
hey man, after the duel, but you wanna slave on your lap like now while you're watching, or what the fuck do you want?
I I just go and show the rock grub jar. I'm like, I want to go feed him this.
What the fuck is wrong with you? There's a perfectly fine slip. As it dawns on him, initiative starts.
I walk past Viaje. I'll just tap him on the shoulder like and say.
Where's the fight taking
don't
place?
be
I want
with
to see it on the map.
Spread that disease on there.
Oh, I'm gonna step. Let me step away.
He's straight up as Viaje's token.
He's
Alright, is that
we're back there behind the rock.
Oh, that one. I see.
Mhm.
Yeah, you start not too far away from each other, but she can catch up to you. And you just,
No, she
Oh
can't.
yeah, she's probably faster.
Alright, and now it's all into initiative.
I want to stand next to other Exodorians to make sure don't do anything funny.
Oh, they're
Probably
actually
commander.
like just full on like they're in like. Well, they even the uncle pulled it out. They made soup. They just out of accident.
You have any expect?
And they're like yeah, grab from the pot. Like one of them is like watching the pot intently, like.
What's the protocol for like fighting this? Is it common to like, kite and kill, or
It's very common to Titan, yeah.
Mhm. You're not gonna be able to kite him though. He's really fast.
it's a chance?
Yeah, there's a chance. Yeah. With
You can
the
bonus
spell
action
set,
dash,
yeah.
can't
I can't have a bonus.
Gain the high ground.
There is. As she had 1 round to prepare, you do too. Actually, she was just dipping all your fucking arrows into the.
I'd action dip bonus expeditious.
Expeditious? I see. Okay, nice. Ah! Fuck, man.
you? Let go.
Come
Don't
on.
roll. Actually, wait. You can't.
Stupid.
If you don't, just don't roll a natural 1 and you're going first. That's all you need to do.
That's actually very true.
He's
Come
gonna roll a
on.
natural 1.
Oh
And
my
yeah.
God.
Okay.
Except he-
You definitely have the initiative due to like the intimidation factor that you did before. So, Viaje, you're up. Fuck! This might cause a loss, though.
It hit 1 shot, 1 kill.
Grub juices. Let's
And his
go.
weapon's already rated because of earlier.
Yep.
Yep.
Bonus marked. Amplify.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh fuck yeah.
Please crit, that'd be so amazing.
If you
Don't get to take
crit,
the
I
damage.
am going to. You were just the best brother out of the 3.
Oh, I don't. They actually 3 mix plates off.
You're my favorite.
But dude,
No, it's
Hexblade-
not that he's the favorite.
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
the fact that he's the best out of the 3.
I take 2 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't deplete all of my bonus, but it's getting low now.
Alright.
And then
Basically, you're Hail Marrying it.
shoot. I don't know
Okay.
what it, I'll let you tell me what the or
Yeah,
we
don't
don't know
worry.
what the
shoot.
poison's gonna be.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh my
Just
God,
shoot
yeah.
normally and see if it hits.
I am going to YOLO it. I'm gonna sharpshooter.
It is advantage.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is advantage.
It is advantage. Sharpshooter advantage, alright.
Yeah, it has a
You know, once-
amplified marked.
Yeah, the amplified.
Alright, below 10s. Here we go. Ah, nice.
As
nice.
you
It's
apply
got
the
really
blood,
high.
and just this looks disgusting as the blood magic seeps through the arrow and like applies the right, and as a sort of like yeah.
Ooh.
as the arrow becomes coated with the blood, the grub tip disease sort of like spreads throughout the arrow, and before the disease hits the fingers of Viaje, he releases. She takes it to the shoulder. She makes a con save.
Fail.
Yeah.
Fail.
Oh no.
Aw.
Oh no. Does she take damage at least?
She took 20 points of damage, and
She's
well,
slowed by 10 feet.
she's
And
slowed
I'm
by 10
going
feet.
to
Yeah.
move 30.
And she takes half of this. 5 points of poison
Not
damage.
bad
She's-
actually.
She's looking hurt.
44.
What how does she look? Like her facial expressions.
She's in pain, actually.
She just.
Spread that disease.
Yeah, she's fine actually.
Yeah, exactly. dash.
Oh,
Even
and,
with the 10
anyway,
foot slope?
Viaje, is that all?
Yep, he's 10-foot slowed.
She's 10 foot slide, I see.
Oh yeah. Oh, it includes
She
dash,
missed it.
right? So
She has to
40
use
feet
bonus
dash.
action. I mean, before she has to use bonus action dash. And then
Wait, wouldn't that be? Oh yeah.
Basically, it costs her a bonus now. She can't bonus something else.
she attacks 4 times.
Ooh.
Action surge, right?
Yep.
Oh, she's level 5 then. Lucky.
Well, she
No.
already used her action surge too, so you know.
Not action surge, just bonus action.
Use the bonus action.
To dash.
Yeah.
She attacks 4 times. Fuck me.
Ooh.
Shield.
Shield.
Wham, 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 wham.
Miss.
They all miss.
And you watch as she doesn't panic at all, as she misses all of them, and instead she with the fluid motion of all of her attacking, she then goes back to sheathing both scimitars, getting ready to draw them again for the next attack, and that's it. Viaje, you're up.
She is right there. I can't bonus action disengage.
You can risk it.
You could just attack her to disadvantage
Yeah.
and hope for the best.
Just go kick her shit in.
Do we have any spells on that?
We'll all keep moving.
Yeah, man, we gotta keep looking at the fight. Duh.
Hexblades. Bonus Hexblades. Fuck it,
Okay.
let's go all in.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Where is that? Why won't it let me scroll? Just gonna reload.
Man, I think I would actually destroy her in this fight. Not gonna lie.
I think both of us with our level
Yeah.
6s.
And just how
Yeah, but
poorly
no,
I'm
where's
rolling
that-
too, okay? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fact she took 20 damage and got hurt, I can do like 40 one time.
Yeah, I'll move.
Okay.
I can attack like
Oh, you want to take it? What should be Sentinel? Could you imagine?
oh my
You watch as this isn't something you've seen before. As you move, the attack of opportunity you're expecting comes out twofold. As do you confirm the movement?
Yeah, because I mean, if she's got something that I'm not expecting, I don't know it's there. So
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
As you move, she's gonna use the first of the campaigns. She's gonna use a weapon art,
Hey, let's go.
and she's gonna
Um,
two weapon counter strike as she attacks twice. And if both attacks hit, you stay still.
nice trick.
Fuck.
Oh my god, they both missed. But
I am.
even
Oh
with
both
my, I
miss.
am rolling just so badly. Come on.
blame it on the poison, don't worry.
Yes.
You should
yes,
be,
the duel
you should be
of
dead
low
by now.
rolls.
Fuck.
We love it.
talented my ass. What the fuck?
Just hear Bolton laugh.
She's referral, man.
Yeah.
We've lined up.
Yeah.
Kinda. She's. Benefit
Hey, sharpshooter.
half come. Oh.
Hey,
Yeah,
sharpshooter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sharpshooter.
Okay.
Just
doesn't
need about
matter.
this.
Yeah, that.
We're all just watching him kick her shit in. It's funny.
Next poison arrow.
Oh.
So no advantage this time, sadly, but yeah.
No advantage, but
No
Hexblade's
advantage.
curse, so high potential for crit.
Ooh. Fair.
Oh.
Ah.
I'm assuming 13 misses.
Yep. Misses.
Oh, that would have been some nice damage.
Bonus. Oh, wait, actually, that's not bad. That
But
would have been really good damage.
Jesus.
there's 10.
Okay. She catches up. Attacks twice.
On that.
Yep.
No, don't say that.
I wish. She didn't
Oh
need
my
to bonus.
God.
Ooh.
She needs a bonus action, so she's gonna use a bonus action to do one more strike.
Offhand.
Offhand strike.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
looking hurt now.
That's our thing. What do you mean?
Alright. That ends our turn.
Just adding up. 7 is 14, 5 is 19, 28.
28, yeah.
8 points of damage. Sheesh. Alright.
I'm looking pretty hurt now.
You're both glass cannons. What the fuck?
uh,
One of you just have to miss that. There's like one
Oh,
more.
I'm kind of so much. I'm meant to one shot him.
Yeah, he. No shit.
yeah, no shit,
He's
Sherlock.
supposed to-
Holy shit.
Yeah, fuck, man. You're actually doing
Point.
so well.
That first hit, too. I wish it was a nat 20.
That would have been nice.
If it was a nat 20, I think she would have just been insta-killed.
She would have just been dead. Yeah.
Yep,
Actually, if she got poisoned, all attacks be
Should've been
disadvantaged.
headshotted.
So.
How do you
No,
make
she passed it.
poisoned?
No, she passed it.
She rolled a 21.
Attempting to move
Yeah,
again.
if she did
Okay.
get poisoned.
Yeah, but
She only
Ooh, that's
has.
fun.
She can't use the weapon
Weapon
art again.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's only a long rest
Something
thing.
big, something great, something cool.
Long rest. Okay.
Clutch.
Yeah, fuck.
Ooh,
Luke, you're the
9
one.
damage. VI?
Sadly, that puts me down.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
what happens there is she cuts off your retreat and interrupts your she just stops you. You actually don't quite go down, but she stops the blade at your neck, and she just says, "Concede." What do you do?
I look for an option for a counterattack, but if there's none, I'll concede.
I'm
Make a perception check. You have disadvantage.
I know what I should have done.
tempted to just
As
frostbite.
Don't, you can't interfere.
I know.
because if
Nah,
you
don't
try
interfere.
there, if you try there, it's basically she has a turn on you. Again, as she stops that attack, but you're essentially in a massive disadvantage there.
Yeah, I don't think I see one.
Oh my god.
You
Yeah.
cannot see one. So do you can see?
Yeah.
She sighs. She sheaths her weapons, and the commander that's been following close at hand, moving at the same speed as you guys, but she seems to just effortlessly do so. You hear you hear by the way, the suit guys are just right here over here. They're like, Kayla, cutting it close, right? It's like, yeah. Are you doing this on purpose? She's like, shut the fuck up, guys. And then she looks at you, Vyahe. She just nods. It's like,
Vyahe's gonna take out his rapier, twirl it around like it's not offensive or anything, then trigger booming blade. Now I've learnt two.
she smiles. Maybe that would have been a better option, huh? She spits out as she coughs up a bit of blood. You almost took me out in that single shot. And the commander just
I
says,
pulled the shot. I should have gone for this shot third.
she starts laughing, and the commander steps in between. I had to concede. Well done on winning the duel. She looks at you, Vyahe. She looks at then her daughter. And this is why I didn't meet the standards of the highest grading class. Now do you see why? And Kayla just rolls her eyes. Yeah. I thought he was the weakest, and he still did this on me. She pulls the arrow out.
Vyahe sort of looks a bit ashamed and goes, I am.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
No.
So both of the self like rough.
Yeah.
You can't even be weak.
Admittance, that was a good step to
Yeah.
words. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And she says, Then I am not winning the next duel. It's fine. Of course, Commander, what happens then? They've already they've already graduated. And then and the commander just says, "What do you mean? You're part of their class now. You've beaten one of the graduates. You yourself can graduate anytime you wish. Obviously, you still have a bunch of your friends to look after, but to each their own. Am I right, fellas?" She says to the other three, and the other three are like, "Yeah, we're fine. Found some good chicken the other day." It's like, "Yeah, you want some, miss?" It's like, "No, good." Wow, really are some very carefree drows in this camp.
The soup's really good.
This generation needs to be taught via whip and thorns. Yeah, not everyone can be like you, mother. Anyway.
I'm gonna walk up to the commander. I'll say, "Commander, a word, private."
Sure. Good luck with the rest of you. She just walks off. And Kayla just says, like, goes and sits with the chicken soup gang. She grabs a bowl for herself. And, like, she's like, you guys hear her, like, it wasn't poison, right? And they're like, "Only for you, my lady." And as that happens, you get her privately as you can in the camp, but which is relatively private due to the fact that it's there's not much drow around here, and she just like folds her arms and she just says, "Yes, what is it you need?"
I will go into my bag and pull out the sending stone.
She narrows her eyes. Where'd you find this?
This was found buried in the crater, what seemed to be the nest of the beast that we fought with your daughter.
She crunches the bridge of her nose. No, she takes her hand out and she says, "Can I have a closer look at it?"
I hand it to her without hesitation.
She takes a closer look at it, holds it up by some light crystals, chucks it back to you, and she says, "Surface make."
It seems perhaps it's connected to something. Do we have would I know of, or I guess I could ask her if we have a division in the Alashtar, like the mages, can they find out what it's connected to?
Our divination efforts, I should say. They're not quite a squad. They're a collection of just 2 people in the divination division, and whilst they are talented, they aren't in the right caliber to track sending stones, nor are they in the right mindset. They're special cases, but I do recommend them nonetheless to take it up on just as soon as you do return home.
I see. Perhaps you could send a letter of telling them that I will be meeting their acquaintance.
No need. Just show your emblem, and you should be fine.
Understood.
If you have need of their assistance in private, obviously take the means to express the bloodline in which you carry. Otherwise, there should be no problems. Surface sending stone. Here. Has there been any attempts to try call on it? She says, getting ready to be disappointed in a facial expression.
Not to my knowledge. It
Good.
seems inactive.
Good. Because it still seems linked. From what I could see. Good find. Whilst there is no extra credit, so to speak, for this, feel free to keep it and reactivate it and perhaps have a contact up there. See what sort of information you can glean from them and See whether or not they're the trusting type in order to perhaps let a few Drow refugees in. Drow refugees that were in need, so to speak. She winks. Whatever plans you come up with.
Understood. I put the stone back in my bag. I say, that was all.
Was all then. Alright. There's no graduating ceremony, she says out loud as she joins up with the rest of the group. However, there are a few brief imparts of knowledge I must explain to all of you. You are now, first and foremost, proper soldiers of Tai'ven Alashtar. Welcome to the family. Secondly, you may take upon a common post as a graduate, any common post that you wish inside Tai'ven Alashtar itself. You may be apprenticed by the Morgoth guard captains, or apprenticed by the Escadora scout captains, and finally, only exclusive to either the Alashtar line or perhaps the graduates themselves. You may adopt in or marry into the royal god bloodline of the Alashtar family, and perhaps serve as our final line of defense whilst receiving the most intensive training. I know most of you do not wish to go back to practice in theory and study, but as royal guards, you would need to. And you will have me as a teacher again. Except this time with a lot more personal love, she says, winking and tapping her whip on the side. So,
God, Morton, no.
there are plenty of options for you to choose from. Of course, should you wish to learn more about each individual one, we do have some Morgoth captains that were stationed outside to help guard for a bit. You have Uncle over there to see how the scouting expeditions go. And last but not least, should you wish to join the Royal Guard, talk to me. Man, I had this planned out ages back, but this really reminds me of fucking Attack on Titan. You can choose between the three forces to join in. But yeah, so all in all, now as a crew, as either a crew, or you can split off now, and I can do different sessions. But I'd rather split off. As a crew, you can choose which sort of job to take, or you can freelance it and just do absolutely whatever you want after this. Or you can stay here for a bit and explore the God-touched wilds. There are plenty of places that are still untouched, and there are still plenty of places for you guys to get loot from, and plenty of resources still to take. It's very plentiful here. The other reason why they make the trainees train here is because their trainees are usually hopefuls in order to impress their superiors to give as much of the resources as they can to them anyway. So it's a win-win situation for them.
How fucked up did she look? How close was I?
Man, she had a third of her HP left. One more good hit, you would have done it.
I thought so.
Wait, she's 30 something HP or 45.
Yeah, it's very similar to me.
41. Yeah, 41.
I could probably down in a single turn if I got lucky.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, anyone could, and I could down any of you in a single turn.
Debatable.
With initiative too.
Oh, magic sword though. I would go through.
Yeah, but both magical. Is what sure.
Nah, only the Kapesh.
Okay.
Only
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take half from one source then, I guess.
I'd like to go.
That would have made a difference.
That really would have.
After a fight, I'd like to go to the Yahe after he said that he was weak, he'll go up to him and be like, "Hey, I am also weak too. We can both go and absolve our sins of being so weak. Come with me, and I'll show you. Come to me with my sister."
Viahe will reach out, put his arm on Vorsten's shoulder, and go, "I was just rubbing it in. I had one more shot and she was done for."
A couple of the chicken soup enthusiasts have to hear that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I saw that." It's like, "Yeah, good shot, dude." And then the third one is just like, sad you didn't aim for the head.
Oh,
End game moment right there.
emotional damage. Part 2.
She's literally right there too.
Yeah, I know.
And she's like, they're as salty as the soup is. Don't worry.
It's okay, Viahe. Come with me, you will feel much better.
Damn.
Oh.
Out of curiosity, how to size these guys up? Could I take all of them all at once? The Fiasco.
Make an insight check.
Is he coming? Is he gonna come? Is he gonna come? Is he gonna come?
Oh,
Probably
Viahe's got like a whole bunch of toxic shit that he really doesn't want on him right now. Probably not.
16.
16.
Hold that for you.
No, due to the fact one of them seems to be actually talented. The other two, whilst all three of them seem to be laid back, but one of them seems to be, like, you see now, like, he's firmly as built as Kayla is, though he doesn't seem to be showing off too much.
Why the hell are you so
Uh.
cocky? I don't understand this shit.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
You can probably barely take on that guy and the other, and one guy. You can take on any one of them comfortably. But yeah.
Cool. I was making sure in case they challenge any of us, which I doubt it, but you know.
Yeah.
Come on,
must
Viahe.
Before that, Uncle does approach the three Escadora here. As he just says, "Hey, Musketeers. So about that slave, I'll get one ready for you. Although we have been
I
slowly
might-
feeding a bunch to the corpse flower already.
I
you
might
guys,
need a specific one. Can I take a look at the stock real quick?
we don't have him here. We kind of like delivered the initial bits, to set up the camp, and then fed him back into the purple worm, back towards the capital. But
I just need something that's like bulky of sorts, something that'll provide a lot of nourishment. Because
all right,
I plan
fattest
on also-
slave we got. Okay.
yep, I also plan on having them grow with the corpse flower also.
Oh yeah, we haven't shown him Uncle the good stuff yet.
Oh yeah,
His typhus.
is he still
Typhus.
talking or no?
It's around this time, like he'd be in the outskirts of all this, like
Mhm.
observing.
I'd go to the druid, my druid master.
Okay, the druid master isn't too far away. She'd be at the terrarium here.
I guess we go and look for him then.
Yeah.
Can
Oh,
I,
actually,
like,
first we can show them the red flowers first. Oh,
can I put the jar of horribly toxic stuff down somewhere on the bench near the soup and just leave it there?
Yeah, sure. They're like, hey buddy, you left your killing jar here. It's like,
No response.
the third guy's like, oh, mine now. Takes it.
If you're gonna short
You
rest,
dumbass.
yeah, Walton will try to convince you to come with them. Come, you will make me feel much stronger after.
I'll also go ahead and say what can I get for this +1 greatsword also,
Alright. Trade
because
with
I
him.
remember having seeing if I can get a better rapier or something like that.
The commander. Yeah, you have to discuss it with the
Uncle.
commander, and
Yeah.
she just says,
Commander, not uncle.
not uncle, no, the commander.
Oh.
Do you discuss it with the commander, or just
I would
Keep
discuss it.
okay? She takes a look at it, and she asks to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she holds it.
To her.
Yeah, no problem wielding it apparently, and she's like, "This is so odd. This day has been odd. Why is there so much surface items turning up?"
Yeah.
She hands it back.
The swords. our group encountered were animated of the sorts. Vorton and I believe
Okay.
Ilsinus have the other ones.
He has both of them actually.
Vorton?
The swords?
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Yeah, both the
Yeah, remember
swords.
the Slayer
Mhm.
sword?
Then
If
yeah,
you
I
want
would say
anything from
Vorton,
him, just let me know.
Vorton would have the other two swords that drop with it. And I would
I
say
see.
also that they combined into something much stronger. It was a
I'll give you
weird
some
area we
advice.
visited.
I'll give you some advice before you decide to turn it into me, and I'll turn it into things for you to use. Plenty of the Morgoth guards, sergeants, and the captains alike are always looking to increase their station. If you find one that you deem worthy, perhaps give them a sword as a gift, and perhaps see to their growth. You might have a pretty valuable ally high up in the ranks of the Morgoth family. Otherwise, you can give it to me and I'll, well, I would like to ask what your party is lacking. Even as the top class, you must be aware that you're, as a team, you may be lacking in something, or perhaps you're not. If you're not, then the hubris has gone to your head.
I would say more ranged capabilities for. Out of us three brothers, only one of us was able to properly utilize their ranged attacks, as we saw in the last battle.
Well,
For I do have ranged capabilities myself, just not in the conventional means, as I show like all the daggers and the crossbow I have.
she just nods. And does your party prefer crossbows or longbows?
I have
Do you
mostly
remember?
seen.
Well, do you remember me smashing the longbow against the tree or no?
Oh yeah, no, I remember you doing that.
Yeah, cool.
I fucking wrote it down, man. I have a journal for a reason.
cool.
Hmm. I remember one of my brothers having a longbow, but then I believe he broke it against a tree for some reason. I don't know why. Wharton probably could use something of the sorts. I don't know. I'd have to ask him about his capabilities of ranged. But we also
Okay.
have some capable magic casters also, so I believe they won't be in need of ranged.
I'll let you decide, since you are the one reporting to me with this weapon. Decide the procurement of the following, and basically you get to trading that in. You either get a choice of two either two short bows plus one,
Ooh.
or one longbow weapon of warning and two normal longbows. Up to you. So it's either the two short bows or the three longbows, and one of them is a weapon of warning.
I won't give the longbow to Ilsinus. I have a feeling he'll break it like he did the last one. I'll go ahead and just gather Vorton and Viahe and just and I guess Typhus too if he's around, and ask if they wouldn't mind just confirming what they would want, or if they can use these type of weapons.
Is he showing it to us, or are we just talking about them?
Just talking about that.
I prefer things with a little bit more range. And, well, some of those sneaky bastards managed to sneak into our camp last time.
Would you make good use of it, Vorton? Or would you still stick with your sword and shield technique you've grown so fond of?
Are you asking about the great swords, right?
If you'd want the bow or not, basically.
The what? The bow?
Yeah, a bow or not.
one just in case, but I will not use it much.
Hmm.
But you know.
Alternatively, I can offer double checking my manifest. Although it is not as valuable as a trade-off for this great sword, I can offer you a quiver full of magic arrows. So 20 plus 1 magic arrows.
Out of game, I'd be inclined for the warning bow just because of its utility.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Warning bow is insane.
Yeah. The bow warning. I mean, I have that, but it's just certain specifications need to be met to be able to activate it. With my amulet. Or my medallion, I should say.
Well,
But the actual bow would be good. But it is it's up to you, that's why I asked.
if you want the warning bow, up to you.
So it'd be the bow warning and then like 2 plus 1 longbows also with it or something like that?
Just
said-
regular bows.
No, regular
Regular
longbows.
Okay.
Does everyone else have a magic weapon though?
I'd be busy and also.
Not yet actually.
Technically,
But
you're
I'm melee. I'm not using the longbow.
Is this
yeah.
for one greatsword or two?
There's just 1 greatsword plus 1.
Oh, okay.
We still have 2 more to trade.
I'd say we just go for the longbow,
Okay.
and one of them could go to another, I should say, household if need be, and like one of the normal ones can go to another household, or a group here in Ladder lacking of the sorts, as a gift.
Like I said, Renee just says, I'll leave it to you to distribute it. Perhaps your newfound soup buddies, she says. I don't. But yeah. Anyway, confirm longbow warning.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. Be with you in the cycle. When the purple worm shows up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everything will go. And then yeah, she just asks after that, and she takes the great sword from you, and lays it to and like puts it in her tent and comes back. Is there anything else to report in, or perhaps trade in?
We're
Are we
hoping
admit-
to see
Hmm.
Uncle about some stuff first. But maybe you know much about plants?
A little bit. Depends. Mostly about poisons.
I'll look around for typhus and not find him, essentially.
Yeah.
He's with the druid.
Yeah,
wherever
he
the
is with
druid
the like master druid, and it's a terrarium right now, like over here.
I'll point towards typhus.
Yeah.
You were gonna say something, Zeke?
I do have these herbs, but I think that's more just natural like healing.
Mm-hmm.
You'll
It could
be.
salt, though.
Oh yeah, I had lilies on me, didn't I?
Oh yeah, the lilies, huh?
I'll try the
I
lilies.
only did, I'm pretty sure.
I think you'd rather.
Yeah.
Yes, you'd rather inform either Uncle or perhaps Master Safale about it, the druid around here. Well, the other one, other than your current teammate. But I think I recognize those lilies. Anyway, she says as like you. I think you shown her the shit, right?
Yeah.
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 Worth replanting? Any good?
She doesn't recognize. Make her do a check then. Hang on.
And one day we'll be stronger than her.
Then Renee Alashtar, sure. So it'd be nature check. Oh wow, okay.
Or history, who knows?
12. She just says, no, the lilies are specifically native to God Touched, and is quite unsure as to why they grow in specific places. But we just have to know where they're grown, and we'll reward you with the information quite handsomely too. They are used for our higher quality health potions.
I give her a detailed description of where.
She like notes it down in a pad and nods. All right. Would you like me to distribute this reward evenly to your crew?
Yes, I think that'd be fair. Can you put an addendum? There is, and I described the grey ship beside it, and it's probably not going to be there for very long.
Don't forget the sign.
I'll go right away myself to take on measures as to make sure this thing isn't corrupted. We're lacking these sort of sources, especially for our higher quality potions. So I'll make do post haste. Otherwise, is there with that death shade? Well, it's in the name. There has to be quite a lot of death involved around it. The soil needs to be tended to as if it was worms being tended to, but instead rot worms. And as the soil is fertilized with the stench and decay of the death, as well as the presence of the death around it, then the nightshade seeds have a chance of growing. Not too much though. They are quite hard to grow, and the fact that some have grown naturally amongst this pile speaks to the amount of death involved, perhaps.
That's why I wanted to. That's why I wanted to get a very fat slave and then proceed to feed him rock grubs and have them make an environment out of it.
That's not a terrible idea.
And also have it in the cahoots with the I should say, yeah, with the corpse flower to even further the possibility of it working.
This is an excellent idea. I think if our highest circle of mages, if any of them were to be free, we could perhaps perpetuate this process by just having limbs severed and having the grubs feed on the limbs at a time and have it just regenerate. Although that's only if our highest of mages are free. I'll pass on this theory and information. You're giving me quite good ideas here. It seems Uncle isn't the only general here that's a bit on the creative thinking. But it is very, very clear Renee is more of the traditional Drow. And very much just willing to... oh yes, that's evil. And she just expands on it.
Very evil. It's very efficient.
Yeah. And then you also show her the mushrooms?
I think Dizzy character had all of those.
Oh, okay.
He had like all that poisonous shit on him.
I just had a little bit here and there.
Yummy.
So do I give her these lilies, or what happens to them?
She shakes her head.
Okay.
Give them to... Keep them with you for now if you want to sell them for a much higher value in the city. As you now have free reign, you might as well just hold it then. Otherwise, yes, normally you would report it to me and give it to me, but there is currently no need for it as of yet. Take it to, if you wish to make something out of it, take it to an appropriate Drow trainee of some sort of a profession in it, or take it to Master Safela.
Would I know the quality of the craftsmen from my family business compared to, like, are they really high tier, or are they just like bulk production?
Closer to high tier, but it is still somewhat bulk in a sense. Whenever like sources of it are found, usually it's like harvested as well as they could without totally killing the eco, but not necessarily helping its growth either.
Okay.
So you get like occasional like bi-yearly shipments of like this lily thing. Although it's not necessarily always this lily. It's like something of this caliber.
Okay. So
You've
would
probably
there be
you've
like
probably seen this once, but like it was probably like a while ago. You didn't quite recognize it. Yeah.
would there be like a family contact that I have that would do better quality stuff?
Like find better quality stuff or do like alchemist wise.
Alchemist wise, like I'm not
Alchemist
too bad
wise,
myself.
no.
but-
You you wouldn't know. You'd get the feeling maybe perhaps someone in the royal family has like personal alchemists, or perhaps the royal family themselves have personal alchemists to like that are like very good at this. But other than that, no.
Okay.
They're not sort of publicized, nor are you like well sought after. But your profession is like uncommon, to say the least.
Okay.
In Tai'ven Alashtar. There's no shortage of it though.
I was just trying to work out if I can get like a family deal and get us a whole bunch of potions at the same time.
I mean, yeah. Your mother will just say, obviously you're leaving some of it for her to sell, you know?
Of course.
But yeah. Definitely, you're able to make something out of it if you're willing to use of it. But otherwise, yeah, she gives some tips. Best to sell it, apparently. But yeah. Anyway, did you want to do anything with the Master Druid, Typhus?
Yes. I would like to inform her of the like plants that we found, so like the shade, the mushrooms we discovered.
Okay.
I'd like to plant the mushrooms if possible.
Okay.
In the terrarium, but not the death shade. I wouldn't tell her that I have the seeds either. I would just simply let her know that the plants are where they were.
Okay. She nods. She just like pretty much like repeats the sentiments of she's probably gonna let the generals know they're gonna secure that place for better patrols and like harvestings there. And she takes a look at the mushroom. I don't think these can be planted now, my boy, but should you not like anyone, simply squeeze a bunch of its juices towards perhaps a very open pot of stew. She says, looking at the really loud people over at that place. Or if you crush it, she says, crushing it away from your face, it emanates just this small puff of like just dark orange dust, and she like throws it as if it was sand. Something like this cannot be grown naturally. I'll be very curious to study it myself. If you could leave a bunch for me, maybe I can grow some in the terrarium, but it will be a long, long while. My boy, I heard you just graduated. Congratulations. I won't be here. I won't be at the castle for a bit, so you'll have to resume your studies without me. But just in case you need my guidance on anything, or perhaps you need me to get you out of a sticky situation, I'm willing to do it just once for you. And she gives you her sending stone.
Cool.
Just make sure there's trees around, otherwise I can't get to you.
I would nod. I would also pull out the wizard's spell book that's in Sylvan.
Yeah, she recognizes the at least the cover writing, and she says, "Ooh, studying again, are we?"
Perhaps. I procured this along the way
She like, oh yeah, continue.
to gather the plans.
She nods, and she just like holds out her hand and like asks to like hold it.
Yeah, I hand it to her.
And she holds it. It's a little heavier than she expected, and she just oh. Then she begins opening it, flipping through the pages. Her eyes widen. My. Bells I've not seen before. She closes the book. Well, these will be very, very good in the right hands. Although, make sure you are strong enough to have some sway in your discussion, for the high mages of the court care not for your bloodline. If they see something they want, they will take it. And you must be strong enough in order to protect yourself for negotiations. She hands the book back. Otherwise, it will be a very, very big boon to our kingdom should you wish to perhaps give it to them as a sign of good faith. But I'd rather hold off on it. They're all a bunch of dicks up there. I don't like them.
Fair enough. I know.
Yeah. Anyway, to TLDR that, yeah, there are definitely some wizards that can make use of that in the kingdom, but they are by far the most dangerous individuals. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Level
as
up,
you will.
then sell it.
And then they still kill us.
Yeah, you ask about the death guy?
Yeah. Is he dead now?
No, he's taking a sick leave.
Oh, well, it's understandable.
He's always sick. Take that one
Yeah.
Uncle like chimes in on that. He says, "Well, he's taking a leave then, you know." All right, he's always sick, but he's very useful. He's managed to make that thing grow. Like, look at it. He's also like by the terrarium now, and he's just like showing off the corpse flower. Seems healthy.
How big is it? Like, is it nearly adult size?
Like adolescent. Like,
Okay.
Then you realize it's adolescent. Holy shit! It grew pretty fast.
Gonna
Wow.
judge the direction of the wind to make sure he's upwind from it.
Don't worry. There's no wind coming from the terrarium.
I will be covering my nose because I have heightened senses by a lot.
Yeah, don't worry. They made doubly sure of that, and there's literally a master druid there just in case something goes wrong. But yeah.
How about these
Master Druid and the Tai'ven seem to have a hushed conversation, and like they seem to be exchanging information, like handing each other a book. But yeah, that's all you can see and hear from them.
Man, they're passing notes.
And then Uncle like also chimes in on that, and he says, "Well, yeah, back to what we were talking about before. Weren't we supposed to pass notes? What's up?"
We were just gonna show
Suggested
him
of
boys
you,
and
hey?
shit.
Okay. Yeah, he explains around like the same sort of detail as Renee did, except he does say, Death Shade. I mean, I know of a few other places in which you could grow these things, but how good are your mental fortitudes? How confident are you in keeping your wits about yourself? I sound like a teacher when I say that.
Supremely
Illness starts
confident.
whistling to himself.
I just say nothing.
Okay.
I
Much
have
of,
flashbacks of attacking Illness.
You just hear someone laughing in the background, and you don't even know who it is, but it sounds real close to you, listeners.
What? Green Goblin, what?
Anyway, north of the camp, far north of the camp, actually, in the very tip of the island, lies a river in which occasionally you'd see phantoms rowing their phantom boats on it. It is a rather peaceful place. I recommend, should any of you manage to get a girlfriend and not become maidenless to just visit that place.
Really fine.
Get a very good place for a date. See all these phantoms just wandering about, as if it was once sort of like port village. The place there is desecrated beyond belief, actually, and just being there has chances of terrifying the person, and for those of the very, very weak-willed, end up being possessed and just start walking towards the river itself. That place has plenty of the Death Shade actually growing healthy. I occasionally, with the help of Renee, keeping a very, very far watch on me, she helps shield the mind with her artifacts, and I go in as the voluntary body retrieval for Death Shade, and we get a bunch every now and then. So if you were to give me whatever seeds you have, I'll plant them there to make sure they have a very good chance of actually growing. Otherwise, I don't know, we could bring the phantoms over to Tai'ven Alashtar or something. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, I didn't have many. I think I'm pretty sure
like-
Typhus had the majority of them, so I'll give him like the small bits that I've collected.
Yes. Okay, cool. No compensation for you. Nah, I'm kidding. Everything will be turtled, as I have to discuss this with the commander anyway.
Are we still gonna try out that the homegrown vat area still, or no?
Probably, yeah. We still have the
I mean, if you're willing to stay here for a bit, sure, we'll get the slaves in. Or you can go to the capital yourself and pick up the slave.
Well,
What would you
my
like?
plan... Oh, out of character. My plan was to hunt displacer beasts.
Mm.
I'm still waiting for one of you guys to kick that girl's ass.
I warn you, I don't think she's gonna fight me, because I think she might know she's gonna lose.
She's had plenty of times to observe you guys, yeah.
Mm-hmm. She knows we're more. She knows me and him are more capable in fighting. And besides, we graduated.
Oh,
we don't want to
yeah.
fuck with that shit. They don't want us to fight, so we're fine.
Mm. I mean,
Yeah,
Viame
let's restrict the
technically didn't
recruitment
lose a
point.
spot because he's already graduated.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
Aren't you lucky?
she just took a top class spot, so now she's technically the only person in a top class.
Oh, she hasn't graduated yet?
No.
Nope.
I rolled some
Although
shit
she can
damage.
if she wants, but she's also choosing to stay here.
She wants to
Okay.
stay with her. She formed.
Yeah, that and she has other reasons anyway. Yeah.
Are these shards of the orb, or is anyone doing anything with it?
You have them.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, does
You have them.
anyone-
What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm offering to the team, because I don't know myself. Here's Walton as well.
Let's ask the commander, I suppose.
We should ask her, considering we told her everything else about the creator. After all,
Actually, to be fair, Caleb probably already showed us some pieces. But we can show it anyways.
Okay. Alright, as you show her, she does confirm that my daughter's already shown me a bunch of this, but good to know the majority of it was gathered by you lot. She has given me some of the pieces. Sorry, all of her pieces. If you don't mind, there's a certain quirky attempter, I believe is the correct word for it, of becoming an artifact mender in the kingdom. I will give it to him, and I'll send a messenger your way, just towards who would be willing to receive this orb, just in case it is able to be mended and repaired.
Which was
Viahe
Wharton.
thinks about his +0 wisdom save and vigorously shakes his head.
I looked at Vorton, the guy who was obsessed with poison.
Ah, yes, okay, I will take it.
Okay.
I have a -2, so yeah, no, I'm good.
Actually, no. And don't worry, I know of your address and I know of your father. He writes it down. Right. And yeah, you give her the rest of the shards.
So the brothers are not wise.
So there will be no compensation for this, sadly, since I'll be going out on my end to make sure this contact actually restores it, but there's still no guarantee. I'm not sure if you've seen his son around here lately, but they're a weird family of inventors. And she explains
Is it the Fletcher guy before spoil it?
Zehi?
yeah, she basically describes like what Zehi looks like. Yeah.
Called it.
Say Bald Drow. Basically, immediate description.
Yeah. Bald Drow, and then all of you just nod like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Zehi.
She seems to like understand. Yes, see, you've met him. Zehi of no family, of no last name, alongside the inventor of no last name, of no family. They are outsider Drow, but they are welcome. Although they've been a target for a few of the city's guards lately, and they have been fined handsomely for their efforts. Though they seem to have no lack of gold. Wonder why he'd bother sending his son here. To each their own. Whatever makes the Drow strongest.
Wait, was Zahi the guy that approached us first off about the
No.
blood flash? No, that's someone else.
No, that was someone else.
Was someone else?
That was
haven't
someone
seen
else.
him yet.
There was someone else that just warned you guys that you're being watched.
I mean, we
I
probably
don't
figured
think-
that already.
Yeah. I don't think we should be troubled anymore about that.
Yeah. Let's just say some Drow out there is trying to recreate the blood flash to no avail.
It's gonna be difficult
look-
without a specific class.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Without some
About specific
actual blood
damage, if certain blood curse.
types.
There's a lot of
Anyways,
specific things.
What's this lady that
Any-
you're talking to is called?
the commander?
Reyna.
Renea.
Oh, Renea.
Oh,
Renea.
quick
Alashtar.
question. What level are our parents?
Stronger than you guys. That's for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
wanna ask the
except
parents
with an
or
exception of perhaps Viahe's mother, and perhaps Luke and Vorton's father.
Okay.
What was that?
No, they're asking like the levels of like the respective
asking
combat
which of her
strengths of
parents
the
are
parents.
Oh,
Yeah.
What about my grandmother?
Oh yeah,
The
nah,
strongest.
there's no competition there. Like she's not that strong. You guys can take her on. Sure.
Yeah, cool.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Go team power.
Literally
type.
have the matron mother stats here just in case some shit happens. I don't know.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You got this, Typhus. Go take on your grandmother.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, yeah. Typhus's parents would also be uber strong, but they're like they're like away for the moment.
Are they
They're
king
out
and
there.
queen?
They're not king and queen. They're out there. The matron mother still rules.
consort.
Wait, he's a
No, they're not. They're also not consorts. They're like next. They're like technically next in line, but they've been away for some time from a project.
They're dead. No.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. No, I don't know. I roll of a dice, you know. So yeah. Plans and would you guys like descriptions on to your next few steps, or would you like to freelance it? Just do whatever you want in the city or the place here.
Sorry, before we actually go, the stuff that I got bringing the spell book for Typhus and the clay golem that Vorn asked me. What are we gonna
Oh
do?
yeah, I
it's
forgot
a
about that.
golem core.
The Golem Core.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
What are we gonna do with these?
Oh shit!
What
Wait,
are we
yeah.
gonna do with
The
these? Are we gonna
spell-
keep
the
this ourselves or?
spellbook,
Oh,
uh,
and by the way, in character, I'm pulling everybody like away from majority of people. I can't.
Alright,
Yeah,
out of character, by the way. The spellbook's already been talked about. So it's
Yeah,
secret.
Okay,
Typhus
so
had
do I
the
give
spell.
it back to Typhus?
Yeah,
Well,
Typhus had
already
the spell
it. You already had it.
Right.
If you touch me, I would like recoil in disgust.
Take
Shit,
the
bloody
then
goddamn.
yes.
I think I'm the most like one could fix my clothing. Because anyways.
Was that Typhus?
Yeah, if anyone was to touch me without my consent, I'd recoil in disgust.
Ugh.
He would actually vomit.
And also, like the book being in my possession, like I'm not gonna like hand it to anyone in the party. It's just like I have the book. That's all that matters.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's you for safekeeping.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
not
More or
something
less-
that I would
And
like to discuss, not with so many ears
Mhm.
nearby.
we can discuss the clay golem quarter. We're gonna sell that probably.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with the Golem Core? Or are we gonna give it away?
Just go ask
Probably
Ariana
sell-
what we can get from it.
Because we need a book for it and then a lot of like expensive materials. It's not worth it.
We will never be able to make one in our lifetime.
Well, anybody you think they can keep it safer than I do right now?
Oh,
I only
let's
have a backpack.
ask the commander. Let's see what we can
Yeah.
get for it.
Nah, just here, let me see it, and then I go and walk to the commander.
And like she's like there in the midst of like admiring like just some uniforms on some mannequins like outside her tent, and she looks she like hears you guys once more, and as her ear twitches, she just sighs again. Yeah, she actually does say it again. What do you have this time?
People keep forgetting what they picked up.
So it
It's a
seems.
gold
She took-
core.
I don't. I have the entire
She took
list
the
we got.
golem core?
She turns around fully, and she has like the most surprised look you've seen on her so far, and she just says, "Go what?"
Yes, a clay golem core to be exact.
Those aren't exactly. And then you show it to her, or
Yeah, I show it to her.
yeah,
Take
she's
it
like,
from my hand.
"There's
No, I
only."
mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking
You
took it
are
from
right.
her.
Hey,
This is
Just
a
fucking, just fucking.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I
alright,
have the
fine.
text.
clay golem core. There's the golem core, surrounded by
I have it now.
bunches of clay. That is a I was expecting it to be more intricately designed. It's actually like this rough fucking like sphere with like clay attached to it.
It's a bottom
It's a
tier
core.
sphere.
Like
It's a bottom
Yeah.
tier core. It's like the
it's
lowest.
a
of the low.
Minecraft sphere.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And she just says, sheesh. Allow me to express my apologies for even this is technically out of my pay grade to pay you guys in.
Huh.
See, this might be a bit overboard, but see either the elder of Escadora for perhaps an exchange, or see if you can seek an audience via Typhus for a meeting with the matron mother in order to donate this and perhaps get some sort of reward that way.
Oh. What?
The matron mother. Wait,
Either the matron mother or the elder of Escadora. Yes.
how strong's a clay golem? Wait a minute.
I think it's more or less just the capabilities of a golem itself.
Oh yeah, couldn't he change the core
But it's
itself to be
probably
different
like
type
easier
of?
to kill.
You know, I'm super paranoid that the Pixie's gonna steal it because you know what happens when we get golem cores.
It happens whenever
You're
we
not
get a core of
wrong.
anything. So you know.
Perhaps we have like a small. Perhaps we have like Typhus and some other people go to the city. Actually, we should probably go to the city and then can we come
Probably
back?
Go to the city ourselves. I think we can't come back.
You can come back.
How many days is
for
that?
for as long as the trainees are having their graduation, because some of these guys are definitely taking their time.
Should we take it before we get pixie raided?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. It's best to take it now. Because
Alright, let's see who last. It was Dawn's. The last pixie raid was Dawn's. I see.
We're safe, guys. It's alright.
No, you're not.
No, we're not. Remember the last PC raid we had in the Frozen Waste?
Well, actually, he specifically wanted the pixie raid for Prince.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. Don't
yeah.
worry. Yeah.
He made it
It'll come
specifically
soon.
for
But yeah. That being the case, Renee just was baffled by the fact that you found something so fucking valuable.
We
Yeah,
are just a
forgot
group of
about
misfits. Like, we just find shit. It's like, hey, we found this very legendary artifact in the ground. It's like sat there. We don't know
Yeah,
who left it there,
that.
but we found
For the fact, we forgot about it too. Makes it even worse.
Yeah. Your rewards come a day later, though. Should you, because you do need to stay a cycle in here. And I assume you
Yeah.
guys will be like a little bit more alert now, just not to get like super slashed in your sleep by some scimitars or something.
Yeah, I'll be
So,
up for a long time.
everyone now has 550 gold.
Cool.
That is, yeah. To your characters, it's like this is considerable amounts of money.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Yeah,
incumbent now.
you're just thinking, we can expand the shop with this. Oh no, wait, why am I thinking business again? Shit.
Well, he runs into blood.
Yeah.
Quite
Vorton and
literally.
Luke, you're like, you could get your own place now. You really wanted to.
Oh,
Man,
Yeah.
do our parents get paid this much?
well, I don't expect you and
Yeah,
I
friends
really
don't
to
get paid at all.
together, but you know. It's just-
Oh,
I mean,
fuck.
unless they top their class too. You can ask them about their trainee days, I guess.
Yo, I can brag by saying, hey, I graduated in like 2 days. What did you do?
Yeah, technically like 3 weeks or something, but yeah. That's still pretty fun.
Shush, they don't know that.
No, yeah, it was actually because this is. I've been recording it in the journal. I believe it's day 14
Yeah.
we're at.
Day 14, 2 weeks, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Someone
okay.
deal with the disease and thing that we collected. Or...
I think it's just the rotten hand. I don't think it's special.
Just throw it in with the corpse flower. You're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys took it. I don't know. I was just asking about it. If someone.
Yeah, we had it because we were talking about
Yeah.
diseases and stuff.
Anyway, yeah.
Hmm.
What course would you like the party to take? And you guys are handing in your wait, there's even more rewards. The weapon longbow of warning, then the 2 longbows, dole dose out as well. All of you now, all of you also get uniformed armor to Tai'ven Alashtar. Those of you that prefer light armor get studded leather armor.
I get an upgrade.
Those of you that
Fuck
prefer
yeah.
medium armor get half plate.
Oh shit.
And those of you that prefer heavy armor get plate mail. With an exception
Damn.
to no, sorry.
Vorten.
VI also graduated before he screwed up
Yeah.
his school, so he does have access to these armors.
Oh wait, I already had studded leather. Damn it.
Yeah, I did too. Well, no, I get better stuff.
Yeah, this is the this is now the uniform one. Yes.
Oh, I was
Okay,
excited.
I was gonna back its uniform.
Yeah, and all of you get the shoulder insignia of Tai'ven Alashtar. It is a proper magic item. It gives +1 to AC.
Oh,
Oh shit.
is that no achievement or achievement?
No achievement.
Okay.
Tyrant Alashtar.
Renee, the commander specifically latches on the shoulder plates for each and every one of you. Taps you on the shoulder where it is, and just repeats to everyone: for the city and for the Drow. For the city and for the Drow. For the city and for the Drow. And for the city and for the Drow. Typhus, however, you can use the shoulder pad. You're fine. It's not metal.
It's like parade ladder.
Praise Lord, Jove.
Thank you, man.
Okay. Half plate.
All right, time to go get studded wizards now.
And she then like you watch as she jumps out of the violent plants real quick. There's one that she aggravates and she just like punches it out of the way. And you watch as she says, hey, leave the purple worm here. We might have some people coming back. And you just hear outside as if it just like resurfaces again. And then you hear like the driver shout back, hurry up! It's hungry.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think we should go.
Yep.
Did
We'll be
the
back
armor guys
soon,
get an
probably.
option? They did not, sadly. Started was it's not quite.
Braces of defense.
No. You have the money. Is that dollar alright? 550 gold?
550.
Yeah,
I believe so, yeah.
550, yes.
What happens
That
if
That
they
include,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. What was that?
I have like 565 done from background, I assume.
Yeah.
What happens if you don't meet the strength requirement but still wear it?
I don't use it.
Keep
speed-
it once you don't meet the requirements.
Oh wait,
Yep.
you need 15 strength for a plate, don't you?
Yep.
Yes, you do.
You have 14 strength, don't you?
You can wear it, but you'll have disadvantage on everything you do, including saves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I get it but like not wear it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or can I
For
get
future.
a chain and then switch it when in the future? When I
Yes.
get stronger? Okay, cool.
Definitely.
Okay, the chainmail.
The armor is just like the armor was the main like graduation ceremony award as well as the shoulder pad. But yeah, this is to signify you're at the top of the class. So yeah, the fact that your parents weren't wearing shoulder pads gives you guys like a bit of a specialty, but you know they're still quite talented in their own right anyway.
Mm-hmm. Experience up, bro.
But yeah, do you guys wish to take the purple worm back to the city and or stay here?
I want to kind of sell my stuff to my family business and get some good shit for us. So
Yeah,
I'd go for
I
city.
think going back, then coming back to next hunt some displacer beasts. Yes.
Okay.
Because
So,
getting like a.
I'm
displacement
assuming you
speed-
guys want to freelance it for now, then.
Freelance for now is what I think is
Oh,
going
but
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably.
But I also
And-
think we should do something with the golem core, like go since you know
That's what we're trying. That's what we're going back for.
Yeah,
mainly,
but
anyways.
Escador or Matron. I'm guessing Escador since you know we're
Ooh,
Escador.
but Matron
Yeah.
could give us much things. If Typhus can get us there, that is.
Yeah.
I'd be hesitant to bother my grandmother with something like this.
I suppose how important is this shit that we know?
Oh, it was
me, it's,
apparently really important, but yeah.
There's not much of a lineup to bother the matron mother because annoying her is death. But this is an annoyance. Although, Typhus is like correct to be hesitant though. However, because it's also not fairly if too important, but at the same time, bothering your grandma. Very few people do that anyway, and it's good for you to keep her company every now and then.
I was thinking, like, as long as it benefits the city. So, like, either way.
Oh yeah, this thing, yeah, sure, definitely does.
Doesn't matter which one. we
Many
pick.
uses for the golem core.
But if you guys want to see, if you want to meet the matron mother, then I guess I can try.
Do you have a spare set of clothes I could borrow? I don't think mine would be the best fit.
I think when we get back, all of you should maybe buy something a little more formal.
Would formal dress, or would like the uniform dress we've just been given be more appropriate?
Honestly, either one's fine as long as you proudly
I
wear
think
what
uniform.
you're wearing.
I think uniform, like, to show that we, identify as
just-
a class.
I would wear formal, but have the insignia.
Ah, that's probably the best combination.
Mm-hmm. Showing that we pass and we were the top of our class, but also we are very classy of sorts.
Yo, the three brothers matching suits.
No, we're going a bit too far with this now.
Oh, come on.
You'll probably also get it very hairy too. You are part Lycan after all.
I don't have that much hair. Like, it disappears after I transform. I don't
You
care.
double check. You are growing quite a bit of body hair for a Drow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're Lycan. What do you expect?
You deny it and then you look. Oh shit.
Oh shit, he's right.
Can we get a fancy?
I need to
shield
shave
for-
my arm.
Fancy shield? Do they have a shield for like a Tai'ven Alashtar shield?
They do. Yeah, they have a uniform shield.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can.
I'll take
you
that
can
too
have
as
one
well,
too.
but
Sure.
yeah.
To basically answer what you were
It's
asking,
a
yes, we all like
cosmetic,
to go
right?
back.
All of you are thus brought towards Tai'ven Alashtar via the purple worm, and as the driver gets you all into the mouth, he just says, "Up on board. Don't go too far in the back, and we should be fine. Grab onto a tooth protrusion, and we're set." The mouth closes. You guys see nothing, and you just feel yourselves being propelled forwards. Until 30 minutes later, as the purple worms are super duper fast and on the
30 minutes. Holy shit.
Oh hey, look, KFC.
Purple
I didn't know
worm
we
is a
had that
land
here.
vehicle, right?
And as it erupts in the arena where the ground is most soft, you see some of the as you guys like just exit the purple worm, you guys watch as some of the Escadora soldiers there that were training kind of like stop. And, they all give a salute to the new graduates. And you overhear some of them going, "Oh, they did that a bit fast, didn't they?" They're like, "Yeah, shit. Must be real strong people this time."
And
Yeah,
then they see the
I'll say.
plates that we have or the insignias.
Yeah.
Say,
Yeah, they
"Praise
recognize the
God."
full cloud.
They're like, oh.
Yeah, you hear one other guy in the background, also from Escador, also say it. They're like, "Hell yeah, dude! Foot off!" They resume their training, and a couple of the royal guards meet you. They bow towards all of you, actually, and they say one of them says actually the woman, and she says, "Congratulations on passing your training. That was a surprising feat. 2 weeks. The Minister of Finance would like to see all of you. Name a place and date on which you are available for an audience, as a group."
Talk to everyone.
So, how much of a free? So now I'm asking you, just out of character, how much of freelance days are you willing to commit before you want to take on any of these quest options? There are multiple quest options. The one you're given just now, taking on any of the 3 main house jobs as a crew, or going back to the God Touched under Commander Renee's supervision to harvest a bit more materials.
I would say 1 to 3 days. I'm not sure about everyone else, but I don't think Gilsness has too much to do.
I've got nothing.
And also the place of the meeting. Why not just do it at our shop then?
Sorry. Time and day, not place. Sorry.
Oh, time of day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow evening, probably. Day cycle.
How long will it take to brew up some poison from the stuff we're bringing back, or healing potions, etc.?
Well,
You're not
considering
sure?
we're back home with our mom, with your mother still here, and
I mean,
us here too.
Your mother will be a
but-
considerable help with that. So
Would our
probably,
parents
like,
be back for
a
my
couple of
questions
days?
or no?
Okay, so
Oh yeah,
that'd be my preference. In
mine
a few
Elsie's
days.
parents.
I just want to get advice on how to control lycanthropy. Because it seems to get out of hand every now and then.
As I
roll
noticed.
I'll roll for which parent would have the Lycan bloodline. Father.
Makes sense. Genetically, anyways.
Yeah.
And it makes sense for the mother to be a mutant too, I guess, huh?
Yep.
So you guys said a couple of days we need.
Wait, aren't we different parents?
No, for a muzzle.
I don't know.
Aren't you all
forgot.
adopted?
Like, I'm,
Yeah, no, you guys
I'm
have
the
different parents. You're just like.
Yeah,
blood
I'm the
brothers.
Havoc family. Yeah. we basically work together
We were
all
just-
the time. That's why we consider us
Yeah.
like brothers. Yeah, I'm the Havoc family. You're the.
You guys actually
family.
every 6 cycles actually all of your parents get together towards Viaje's house and they play just this like new like sort of like up and coming like trendy like role playing game where they use dice to like determine like what the actions their characters do. It's quite fun.
Dangers and Drow.
Damn.
Not quite.
They offer a
You're a
muzzle.
fan.
Although you're gonna have to like talk to them to like join in their games. So.
Yo,
Yeah,
a
imagine
new
playing
mini
D&D
game.
and D&D. That's funny.
Playing
Ew.
D&D.
Their families sound like big nerds.
They
I
are.
will kill you. You're insulting my family. Like, be careful what you say.
We will kill you as I point to just myself and not to the
Yeah,
not to Elsinus.
yeah. I'm quick to anger, as you might be seeing.
I'll make sure if you kill me of poison and disease.
I'll do it by healing you to death. How about that?
Sure. Make sure it's a long and
To read the
painful death.
experiment.
Make it quick and swift. There you go.
Damn it.
As you find different ways to annoy everyone. Let me know of your final preparations. Either in the preparation sort of like page I put for you guys in the notes here, as to the next stuff you're doing, or actually no, better yet, put it in the Tai'ven Alashtar page. As for now,
Okay.
I am now. I'll just get ready to go to bed and stuff. Now
Yeah,
I'm
that's
getting
fine.
a bit tired. But yeah. Anyway, guys. Thank you for playing and good job on the very quick graduation. Yeah, you guys had to do a pretty miraculous feat in order to have like done that. So, and you guys
A
did
suicidal feat.
pretty suicidal indeed.
Milestone
yeah.
level up.
No.
Nah.
Parts, yeah.
Is this considered day 15 though?
And no level up, but yeah. Now you have to decide what you want to do as a group, and whether or not you guys are gonna bother calling yourselves a group here this time, because I'll change the campaign name to your group name from now on. Technically, you're now freelance.
So, yeah, quick question though. Is this considered day 15?
I think it's still 14. Oh,
No,
actually, it's
15.
Okay.
It ticked on. So you guys got the rewards and shit.
Yeah, our outline ingredients, by the way, that's a meeting tomorrow when they arrive. Like midday-ish.
Yes. No. It would be morning cycle.
Morning cycle, yeah.
Yes. Waking up cycle.
So what
Proper name.
do we go our separate ways now?
And we join later on.
Oh,
Hopefully.
text wise, you can go your separate
I'm
ways
kidding,
and do
I'm
stuff. And then yeah, you can join in later for what you decide to do as a crew. Anyway, guys, cheers for playing.
GG, thanks.
Mhm.
Yeah, make
Thanks,
sure you
Mark.
prepare
Thank
well and let me know of the plan. As
There
the
is no
world is your
plan.
oyster.
Huzzah.
This is now becoming very sandboxy. I'll show you the world map. At least your region map.
It's void
not
all
world
over
map.
again. Damn it.
Now we get to
Yeah.
hunt down that Alex person.
You would die. I'm telling you now, you would fucking die.
Yeah, have we heard that?
Like,
this
at
Alex
this
person
level,
has
you guys will be.
There's this amazing like staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
more
quite, not
the-
yet.
I was thinking he's the only one that might be like the necromancer orientated. Maybe it was his relative that we dug up.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't make it that like targeted, but you know.
My long lost brother.
Anyway, before you guys do go, there is a null 2 one-on-one thing I have to do tomorrow. So basic, are you available tomorrow?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Basic.
Yep.
Better not be
New
late.
character or old character?
You guys will
That is
Oh
classified information.
shit. Okay.
see.
Yeah, we'll find
I
out
don't like
tomorrow.
that.
You guys will
Same
find out
time.
tomorrow, indeed.
Same
He's
time?
new
Same time-ish,
BBG.
6 or 7.
Yeah,
Seven.
same time is
Okay.
that should be where my school ends anyway. So yeah, it should be fine.
Okay.
Nice.
We're getting pretty close to the end, aren't we? Because this is just basic kit and
Basic cat
So,
and anyone
maybe
anyone else that
Tobias,
wants
you
to
know.
add in. Then Tobias,
Yep,
yes.
Tobias.
Yeah, it's fine.
Obviously, I'm saving Drizzle for last because you know the best
Yeah.
for last.
He might just
Now-
die. Who knows?
does
Some
Snaps
tomfoolery
get
will happen.
get anything? Do we
Yeah, he
respawn
does.
early enough? Choice.
Yeah, he'll be alongside like Cap and just other people that'll probably do it very fast.
Okay.
Yeah, because I trust Garden to do it very fast, just like Z-King did, unless you know something shitty happens then.
I
And
got
it's like, oh, Lamau.
disintegrated so many times.
You did for the better for the good of the
PTSD
future. You know?
kicks in.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Do
I
I
got the
get to
DB
find
generation.
You
out-
kind of
my
just have
stuff
like
explodes?
flinching PTSD just around Bethany, actually.
Even when I cast my disintegrate, it's like, oh no, not again.
It's like, oh no, not this again. Yeah. Anyway, was it Daunts?
Staff explosion and text.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, cheers, guys. Good night.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cheers.
Mhm.
gotcha. I'm ahead of too.
I'm gonna head off also.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
See ya.
You don't
Bye.
discuss it really fast.
Don't want to hear all about the whipping experience.
It's more so my computer has like 2 seconds before it dies, but yeah.
Okay.